Okay, little bit cozy. How you gonna be talking that mess? I'm not even here yet. Huh? 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 Out the gates? This is how you treat me? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Hi chat. How we doing? Okay, well that's awkward. Completely forgot to plug in Dokkan. Sorry. Just the pre-stream cortisol spike. Thanks to Cozy. Alright, there we go. Dokkan should be up for you guys in 3, 2, 1. Now, sweet. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. 6 minutes! 6 minutes! How many stones we dropping on Titsy? Let's see, all of them. All of them, and then more than I'm gonna have to buy. I'm assuming. Assuming? Assuming. Oh my goodness. Alright, so, I'm gonna get a quick screenshot of my power level, just so that I can remember for, like, pre and post, Titsy, and see how much PL we actually get. So, 34 mil, 712,000. Not bad, not bad. Oh, true, true, true. My event tab. Is it a bonus event? I don't actually know. Is it a bonus event or a special event? I guess we'll find out. I know it's going to be one of these two for sure. So it's either going to be adding to the 50Ks or adding to this 37K. I don't actually know. Wait, it's a story event, isn't it? Okay. Well, either way, that's going to be skyrocketing. Let me tell you. Okay, yeah, so I've got those stockpiled for later. That's good, that's good. So... On Dokkan Info it said story. Yeah. No, you're right. I was misremembering. I'm a little bit, I thought about one thing yesterday, which is that I really wanted to dedicate myself to all, like, the power level showcases I've been doing. I wanted to make sure to get one of those done every single million from this point onward. And I realized there might actually be a little bit of an issue with that, because I am very quickly going to hit 35 mil. And that's going to happen in like a day and a half or 2 days. And then potentially what my goal is before the end of Training in the Clouds is literally to get to 36 mil. So I might not do a 35 million power level showcase, because literally a week later I'll be at 36 million. And then obviously I won't, you know, I won't be like making that video in the middle of Training in the Clouds existing. Honestly, you guys are probably not going to get a YouTube video while Training in the Clouds is live. I haven't been locked in enough on YouTube these days to where, you know, like I would have videos stockpiled and stuff. Normally that's something I would have done when I was doing daily uploads. I would just make sure to have extra videos already ready to go. That way I could release them to you guys little by little while I'm busy grinding or whatever. But yeah, probably just going to be radio silence from me. Maybe we'll do a couple more streams or something this week, just to kind of keep my entertainment value up. Because other than, like, being on Discord, hanging out with Pixie and stuff, I'm not going to be doing a whole lot else, because my hands are going to be very busy. Going nuts on second girlfriend here, you know? Alright. We should be good to go. I don't think that there's anything else we're going to need to do to prep. I already have a team ready. This team right here is the one that I'm going to start Training in the Clouds on, so I don't even have to build a team when it first goes live. The funny thing is that there's like a bunch of stuff that's going to drop at the same time, right? There's other events and content that's going to be going live, as well as the Peppy Gals banner. Is going to be going... Alright, I guess... I'm sorry. The Girl Power banner. They don't even want to call it a Peppy Gals banner anymore, because literally both the characters getting added aren't even on Peppy Gals. Are you kidding me? I literally, if Training in the Clouds wasn't interrupting, my plan was to make a video tonight, because this morning I actually just finally took the time to look at the kits for Pansy and Dr. Aransu, and realizing that neither one of them are on Peppy Gals, that threw me through a loop. I don't understand why either of them isn't on Peppy Gals. So yeah, a little bit odd, but Yeah, so those units are going to be going live. And then obviously the free tickets that we can get, I'm not even going to be able to use until after Training in the Clouds is over, because I'm not going to farm whatever event you need to farm in order to get the tickets, yada yada. That is a good shout, Delta Ryan. No Spider-Man spoilers. I haven't seen it either. I actually have a lot of Marvel movies to catch up on. I fell off of the whole Marvel movie grind after Avengers Endgame. Kind of stopped watching a lot of them after that. I only caught like 1 or 2 of the films here or there. So lately, Pixie's been doing a good job of getting me caught up on those films. So we've already watched like 3 or 4 of them. So yeah, basically that one is at the end of a very long list of movies I need to watch first in order to see that one. So it's going to be a while before I watch that Spider-Man movie. Okay. It's a good move anyway. Pan was also not on Peppy Gals and released in this time slot before. Tech Pan. Okay. Pedophilia alert. I don't know if you know this. Tech Pan is a child. Just so you know. That would explain why she is not on Peppy Gals. Regardless of how Dragon Ball GT wants to make her look, she is not actually on the Peppy Gals category. Hello? It is 10 o'clock. Are we... Is it... there it is. Okay. Just took a couple seconds for it to go through. What are the missions? It's all just collect proofs? Okay. Cool. What's the previous build team gonna look like? Oh my god! Look at this throwback-ass team right here. What? What? Oh my goodness. No way. That takes me back. Can you imagine me link leveling a team like this? Holy moly. Pixie trying to place you for real? Bro. Don't play. Don't play. You know you never had a shot, Cozy. You're just saying you'd rather it be girl power, which is fully female category, instead of some weird category with only specific characters. Yeah. No, of course. I think that everybody wishes that. That the Peppy Gals category was just straight up a, female fighters category instead. Totally. I was just giving you shit. I'm not, sorry. I would be equally tilted, probably more tilted, if somebody tried to put, that type of an accusation on me. So, I was just joking. Delta Ryan. Promise. We're just giving you a hard time. Also, I was baiting a little bit, because a lot of people like to come at me with the concept that, oh, well, if Pan isn't on Peppy Gals, then why should Pansy be? Because she's also just like a little kid female fighter. Well, Pansy's actually 86 years old. She says that in Daima. So, even though she looks like a child, she actually is 86. Alright, who's grinding already? Am I alone in this effort? Who's jumped in? Who's going? Regardless of anything, that is true, Pixie. You do gotta level up. You do gotta level up. Yeah, Delta Ryan. No, you're good. You're good, bro. You're good, bro. No reason. Or no worries. I promise I didn't mean anything by it. Like I said, I understand. I've got, you know, situations that have happened near me in my life and stuff too. I get you. That's why I made sure to detail that out for you. That it's not a problem. Don't worry. I mean, I guess crazy work. I guess it's not that crazy. No one. You're the only one who thinks it's crazy. Let me just say that. No one else said it was crazy. Not that I'm trying to gaslight you or say that you're the crazy one or something. I'm just saying maybe it's not that crazy. Maybe it's not that crazy. Okay, apparently it's a jealous cozy hour. I'm not sure what spawned this, but Fredo Magdaleno. The event is about gaining power level. It's got a really, really, really good link level rate, so you can link level your characters. It's like 5 times as good as the other events you would typically be link leveling on. So you're going to be able to get a lot of link skills for your characters. For me specifically, I want that for power level, but if you're working on link leveling characters that you want to use in battle, then this is a good opportunity to get those done as well. Pixie and Cozy. I will establish that Cozy's known me longer, but Pixie definitely knows me better. That is fact. Oh man. You were crazy once. They locked you in a room. Oh my goodness. Well, what you guys don't know is that the real crazy ones lock themselves in a room to play Dokkan Battle for a week straight. Not the glasses push comment from Ryan. Pixie may know you better, but I'm also here. Let's settle down, guys. Let's settle down, guys. We got a whole stream to go. Y'all are getting me so excited. Everybody's trying to chomp off at the bit. Oh my goodness. No, not the chat fighting. Pixie, you don't need to fight anyone. The spot of Bride is not up for grabs. That one, that spot is locked and loaded. That is yours. The spot of Maid of Honor, however. That one is up for grabs. For sure. So y'all can fight over that. Oh my goodness. Wow, it's a wild one already. Is it the thumbnail? Is that what's happening right now? Is the thumbnail like so devious that it is just seeping into your guys' brain and causing you to be like this? If so, I'm gonna need to do that more often because this is a whole lot of fun. I'm loving the mood from you guys tonight, I will say. Absolutely loving it. This is actually really good too that I'm getting these. I'm at 91 of these. I do buy them every day from the Zenny shop, but it'll be cool to fill those up. This is going to be a nice boost for that. This is so much better than me spending an hour to guess Jordan's favorite movie. Yeah, that was a little bit pain. I had fun with it though. The pain for all of you guys. I was just eating it all up. Call me a sadist. But yeah, you really should have known, Pixie. That was kind of your bad. You got there though. You figured it out eventually. I do think that that is a little bit crazy that you've never seen The Emperor's New Groove. But just, I don't know. Time-wise, it makes sense. So, for those of you that don't know, I'm 30. I'm about to be 31 in 35 days. And, yeah, so, like, I'm old enough now. I don't really even consider myself old. If I just had to say in general, if I'm an old person or a young person, I consider myself a young person. Which is partly influenced by my hobbies and my social circle and whatever else. Blah, blah, blah. I have come across people who are much younger than me. And one of the first, like, interactions that I've had in my life that made me feel old was talking to younger people about music. Because music interest is so, like, it's not even generational the way that a lot of other things are generational. It's like even less than that. It's like micro-generations, right? It's like only every couple of years there's like these little pools of music that exist together. And it's so easy for, like, people that, basically, people that, like, were in elementary school when you were in high school, like, have a completely different scope of what music is, and, like, what songs they would have heard in their life and things like that. Growing up, it was always so weird to me that my parents never knew the music I was listening to, and I had never heard of any of the songs that they were listening to. I'm like, how is it possible that these things are completely separate? With the way that the internet is and everything, you would assume people just know songs, right? But yeah, like, that was such a crazy thing to me. But that helped me understand the way that the world is seen so differently for, like, people of different ages. And so it's pretty understandable for me now to realize that, like, if a movie released when you were 5 years old or something, it's kind of likely you won't have seen it, just because of how much extra media is coming out as you're an older person now. That, like, backdating to other stuff isn't going to be as common, right? I wasn't flaming you, Pixie. I wasn't flaming you. I was just saying you should have known. You should have. But it's alright. I forgive you. How's it going, Osiris? What's up, what's up? But also, your television programming is most likely different than the US. I grew up poor with only a few TV channels. One of the news channels used to play DBZ mornings. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, right? Broadcasting and network stuff would have been different. In different countries. But the thing is, it's Disney. It's Disney, right? I hear you on the fact that maybe just in your home, in your life, you didn't have, like, consistent access to whatever. But, like, it's Disney. It's the most, like, widespread available stuff everywhere in, like, every country of the world, basically. So I don't really think that, like, there's a regional disconnect with Disney films. Maybe I'm incorrect about that. But, yeah, I don't know. I guess it's also just a thing of, like, because, again, that's a big point about me saying that I'm 30, right? That means that when I was 5 years old, you know what was happening in every city in America? People were stockpiling their collections of VHS tapes that they had, like, complete Disney movie collections on and stuff, and that eventually moved to DVDs and stuff like that, right? So, regardless of, like, internet access or cable channels or anything, everybody had those movies. Those were all over the place for everyone, but I guess that type of media has phased out, right? So, unless you've got Disney Plus. Oh, do we fuck with jazz? Some jazz. Some jazz, it depends. Not all jazz. Does this count? Wait. I think that's a different OST than the one I was thinking of. I was gonna do something funny, dang it. The moment is passing. Hurry. I mean, yeah, no, it's jazzy. That counts, right? Yeah, we love jazz, guys. We love jazz. Oh! Oh my god. New headset. I've only had this for about a month. It has the most obnoxious sound in my ear when the battery is about to die. That was incredibly bad. I thought a bomb was about to explode. Are we going all in on the Peppy Girl banners? No. We are not. I recommend that you skip that shit. Absolutely skip it. Not worth. Not worth. everything that you were considering spending on the Peppy Gal banner, you should instead spend on Training in the Clouds. Did I finish him? I did! Oh, do I wanna... Maybe we should use the building tag for the week and not awaken units? Question mark? We'll see if we can get away with that. I'll just leave units here in the building tag that need to be awakened to the next rarity to be used. We'll just do that, so I don't have to keep exiting out of the stage. Let me check all the units really quick. You already got both characters? Then stop. Please stop. Do not torment yourself any further. If you got the characters, be done. Be done. You wonder what everyone's favorite band is? You'd say your mind, but you're pretty sure you can't say the type of... You can't type one of the words in the stream? Really? Interesting. I don't know if I... What would I consider my favorite band? That's a really... That's a really... interesting question, because there's just so many categories. Like... I mean, and the other thing is, you said band specifically, so I'm excluding, like, solo artists, right? Like Ariana Grande or Eminem. Like, artists that would easily be, like, in my top couple. The abbreviation is NSP. What genre of music is that? I don't actually know off the top of my head. Can do solo artists if you like. Yeah, I mean, Ariana Grande is my favorite artist of all time. Look at my cute little water bottle. I got Ariana Grande stickers all over it. Oh, yeah. Also, up here on the shrine, you guys can't see it. If you go watch my Dokkan Day face reveal mukbang livestream, in that livestream, I did do a full walkthrough of all of the merch that's here, minus the stuff that got added since I went to Battle Hour, but then there's a separate video of me going over the haul of everything I got at Battle Hour, and all that stuff is shown off there. But anyway, in that livestream, I do show off this whole shelf that I have, and there is a huge shrine of, like, Ariana Grande merch on it. Not gonna lie, you snapped. Who, me? Who, me? Are you an Ari fan as well? Let's go. Did I do the ticket summons already? No, Chewy. I'm assuming that... Wouldn't there be, like, an event I have to play in order to get the tickets? I don't actually even know how to get them. Oh, it deleted that whole ass message. Hold on. The one that's on the screen from you, Delta Ryan, is not in the chat. It says, comedy. It's the guys who do Game Grumps. Their band is Ninja... Oh, I see. To be honest, I probably wouldn't like them. I have a pretty widespread taste in music, if I'm honest. Oh, Seriously Serious gives 7, and there's 21 in the proof shop. Oh, well, I'm sitting on 200,000 proof of mastery from the last time this event was live. Let's go do that real quick. I will give you guys those Peppy Gal summons. I didn't actually realize there was going to be some in the shop. Hold up. Okay, sick. Let's just grab these then. Alright, Peppy Gal banner, here we come. And then that last multi is just going to have to wait until after this week. I'm not going to be playing, Seriously Serious. Oh, it could have been just Krillin! It could have been just Krillin! No! Who isn't an Ari fan? She's pretty cool. You'd be surprised. I've met quite a few people who absolutely despise her. It's a lot of Taylor Swift fans. It's a lot of Swifties. But also just a lot of people that don't like pop music in general. Okay, apparently you can't say sucks. So the safe the YouTube safe chat thing doesn't allow you to say S dot X, and it also doesn't allow you to say SUX because it thinks both of those you're trying to say sex. That's really funny. Is it has just bleeped 2 messages, which, by the way, you can always see by looking on screen here. If it doesn't show up in the actual chat feed, you could just see it on my screen because it doesn't actually bleep anything, which is kind of convenient. Alright, last multi. Let's see if we get him or not. It would appear the ticket luck has finally run dry, guys. You think Aransu was like top 5 TURs? Oh! Look who it is! Guys, look who it is. It's Danshin Dokkan. Do you guys know what Danshin Dokkan declared to me during my last stream where I was talking about needing to get caught up on all of the new content? Do you know what Danshin Dokkan said to me? He said that the new Red Zone fights were easy. The RE Red Zone against Gamma 2, Gamma 1, and Cell Max. He said they were easy. Said they were piss easy. We wouldn't have to worry about them. Funny that I have spent about 5 hours over the last 24 just to finish all the missions needed for those with countless failed attempts on each. Yeah. That is the last time that I take your word for it, Danshin. Just so you know. Just so you know. Oof. Oof. Nah. No, smart man. No. We're not going to be calling those easy by any means. But anyway, yeah, Aransu is definitely top 5, I think. She's pretty good. She's pretty good. Would have been cool to get her. Nice that she's a banner unit, though. Insane that she has a 220 leader skill. That's going to be so random to pull a banner unit at some point, and out of the general pool that literally has a, like, meta leader skill. Kind of insane. You haven't struggled in them yet? Still have a mission or 2 left? Really? What team did everybody use against Gamma 2? To clear the mission for no items. What was your team builds? Please, let me know. I first tried it with a Daima Goku team. With a bunch of, like, the typical turn 4 active major players you would expect. With all the tag switch cards and things like that. That one ended up not working out because of the Ki Blast nullification that goes down in that fight. It just meant that all of my major hitters... Yeah, stage 1 against Gamma 2. Yes, that's the one I'm curious about. The no item mission. Yeah, so I tried Daima Super Saiyan 4. I tried a Cell Max build with movie bosses. That didn't work either. Units were absolutely getting clobbered in there. I tried an Omega team. Because that was what Toonrami did in his YouTube video, was an Omega team. Unfortunately, I don't have Legic, and he is kind of a staple on that team. He is one of your, like, slot 1s that you really, really need to have in order to clear that with that team, so that one didn't work out for me. I did try a cooler team. That one did not work out for me either. Ultimately, what I had to do was a Realm of Gods team. I literally used a full dodge build, and half my units were doing Ki Blast supers and getting all of their attacks absorbed. It took me like 6 turns of just dodging every single attack the entire time. Only took me 2 tries with that team, by the way, after like 4 hours of attempts with other shit. So, yeah. I like that build, Delta Ryan. That's not bad. Yeah, I don't hate that. Tech Vegito, Fizz Godku, Tech Birdku, Eijo Kaiku, Fizz MUI, and then Tech Beast. That works. I could see that being a thing. And that probably would have been like my next to try if what I was trying didn't work out. I probably would have looked for something like that. You ended up using movie heroes. Yeah, I did attempt some movie heroes. That did not quite work in my favor. Though, actually, I don't know if I did a full movie heroes build, but quite a few movie heroes units were on a few of the different builds I used, which meant, like, a lot of the major players would have been the same if I had built a movie heroes team, so it didn't feel worth it to try a team build that would have been so similar to what I was already failing with, right? You did double AGLG4 for no item? Just straight up GT heroes. Respect. Okay. Yeah? Interesting. Wow, Night Shroud, you must have got so lucky. You must have got so lucky. I literally tried so many times with the Dyma 4 team. Just all the usual suspects. It did not work out, like, even close to. That's actually kind of insane. I'm the first dude you heard of who thinks they're super hard. Okay. I guess. It was literally so easy to die on every single one of those stages. They were all ridiculous. To be fair, it took 4 hours of resetting. Oh, with your double AGLG4 team. Yeah, no, yeah, that makes sense. Yep, people had to try a few teams themselves. Yep. That does track, that does track. Gotcha, yeah. I mean, all my units are full dodge, too. But I would be willing to bet, Night Shroud, that you have higher dupe level on your units. So, they probably have more dodge than mine, just because they're not, like, rainbowed, you know. Oh, you know, another challenge stage that I just finished up dealing with was that Goma fight. Are you kidding me, dude? I cannot believe they brought that toxic piece of shit fight back. I'm, like, kind of upset at them for that. That was the most gimmicky fight of the entire 11th anniversary. I really can't believe that they brought it back, and they literally just made Stage 2 the exact same thing again as Stage 1, with the same missions. Like, why? Like, what was the point? Yeah, that shit was really annoying. I didn't even bother doing the 4-turn mission, because I know how much pain that was before. I literally had to make a full additional build, like, swap the hidden potential nodes, you know, like, everything, like, swap the equips, everything like that on my, my Majin Ku from full dodge to full additional, just for that mission, because he needed to additional super on his second appearance in order to kill that final phase Goma in, you know, on turn 4. And then, as soon as that fight was done with in the 11th anniversary, I reinvested all of it again and switched his entire build back to full dodge. I was like, no, I'm not switching it back to additional again, and then switching it back to dodge again after this. I am literally just not even gonna fuck with the mission. I don't care. I just am gonna leave it uncompleted. Like, so dumb. So dumb. Yeah, Delta Ryan. Compared to the Gendarmerie battle, no. That one was way easy compared to how bad the Goma one was. Especially because the Gendarmerie battle didn't really have, like, team building restrictions too much. You were pretty lenient on what you could use. And it wasn't as toxic as, like, the Gamma 2 fight, where you're just gonna die with basically every unit in the game. Yeah, they did the same thing for the Tamagami event. Exactly. Like, that was so stupid. I really don't understand why they did that for the Tamagami event. Like, it makes no sense. Because the only people who would have benefited from them refreshing the missions are people who haven't yet farmed up the cards. And if you haven't yet farmed up the cards, that means you probably didn't do the missions the first time because you haven't played the event yet. There's no reason to refresh those missions to give you all the cards and stuff. But I will say, the fact that they reset the missions just meant that we got free Dragon Stones where we wouldn't have. So, I'm okay with that. Kind of okay with that. It's not like the Tamagami mission, or, like, event is actually hard. So that was kind of just, like, you know, 10-15 minutes of playing it real quick, and then you get some stones out of it, and it's good to go, right? So yeah, that one wasn't too bad, but it was also easier for me this time around, because I have more Daima characters than I did during the 11th anniversary, right? Which is basically true for everyone. Oh, there's a player survey? Okay, okay, okay. That's good. I'm gonna have to do a lot of brainstorming. Maybe I could do a player survey video this week. Oh, actually, no, because you have to fill out the survey in-game. Wait, wait, wait. When does the player survey end? Can someone tell me the end date when I have to have it in by? I would love to know that. Guys, who do we think is spamming hearts at me right now? Who do we think that is? If we had to guess. Yeah, true. The Tamagami event will be in the portal now, which is cool. You had to use the 3 free-to-play Tamagamis for your team? Yeah, that's tough. Nah. You guys are crazy. Ooh! There's a good shout. Hell yeah. There's a woman that cares about my well-being. 17 people watching. 2 likes. Blasphemy. Alright, we're up to 6 likes now. Here we go, here we go. That's a few more. No way! Cozy's name autocorrects too. So, when you guys type Jordan in chat, the little, like, auto-translate feature on here that I can't turn off for some reason, it changes my name to The Earth. And Cozy, apparently, your name changes to Goats. Kinda love that. You were one of the 2, Delta Ryan. Absolute W. Thanks, bud. Thanks, bud. No, Danshin, I did not see your tweet. I can take a look right now. One sec, one sec. Are you just talking about the very first tweet, like, that you did, like, 1 day ago? About Aransu? Which tweet specifically are you referring to? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, I'm not saving you this time, Cozy. You're in the line of fire, bud. You gotta handle that one yourself. What time is it in the US right now? It's 10:32 p.m. No! The player survey goes until the 13th? Are you? That is such a fucking joke. I'm gonna look at the camera for this one. Geppy? You might be dumber than Omatsu. You might be dumber than Omatsu, bud. I'm sorry. That's so dumb. Okay, anyway, this Danshin tweet. What are we looking at here? I'll, show this off for you guys. Is Aransu the first premium unit in 11 years that isn't part of the Battle Motion's, battle sprite? Like she didn't get a Battle Motion? I wonder if that's a new change from the dev team that will affect units in the future. I don't know, Bulma from Super has DFE, but the battle sprites are Goku and Vegeta. I'm not 100% sure what you're getting at here. Are you just saying the fact that she's the first new release to come out and not have a new Battle Motion? So you're assuming that that means they're going to be doing something different from now on? I don't think so. I simply think that it's different. Because they're like banner units, they're not real character. I mean, they're just banner units, right? They're not like Dokkan Fests or anything. Oh, that she's not in the sprite. Only the green boys. Well, yeah, if she doesn't attack, then... I haven't seen her super attack animations, so I don't know. But if it's just the, you know, like the Majins doing the attacks for her, then yeah, I don't see a problem with that. Yeah, World Tournament during Dokkan Day weekend is going to be so nice. So nice. Absolutely can't wait. Apparently she's spitting in the intro. Yeah. She got quite the voice lines going. Imagine the future Dragon Ball Super Bulma DFE, but the battle sprite is like base Goku and base Vegeta. I'll take it. Oh, it's going to be a big world tournament for you, Night Shroud? First one, you're going to grind hardcore. Nice, nice. Night Shroud, are you in the DBC server? The Dokkan Battle Help and Discussion server? You know what I'm talking about? Are you in that one? If not, you need to join. It is the prime place to exist if you're going to grind the world tournament heavy. There's also a few individuals that will be very, very happy to have you there if you're going to, you know, if you're going to get, like, top 10. Typically, they like to see all of the top grinders around in that server. But there's some very helpful resources in there for you. You are in that server? Good, good, good. Yeah, under the Dokkan Battle section of it, there's a We All Love World Tournament chat. You should absolutely, like, live in that chat while the World Tournament's going on. Oh. Need to get at least top 100. Buddy, you said you were going to grind hardcore. What are you talking about? 100? Okay. You could get top 100 while sleeping 8 hours a night. I don't consider that hard of a grind, to be fair. But I guess that's all relative. You smoke? Is that a question? Are you asking me if I am a dirty, filthy smoke inhaler? Yeah, I tend to be, here and there. I've been trying to be on my cutback journey and not be smoking as much. But I do indulge. Only in marijuana. Nothing else. Not interested in nicotine or tobacco. Yeah, you really should. You really should join that server. It's public. What's top 100 in points? You don't play World Tournament? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. I know somebody that has made some very convenient graphs that are going to be able to show us that. Boom. Top 100 is like 300 mil? About? A little under? Here, I can zoom in for you. Top 100. It's like 300 mil. Just under for some of them. Just over for some of them. That depends. Yeah. By the way, that someone was Chewy. Shout out Chewy. Exactly, it's just a day of grinding. You can literally get 300 million points in 24 hours. If you just grind nonstop, you're top 100. For like grind nonstop for the first 24 hours and then don't play it at all, you're literally top 100. It's so easy. That's why when you said you're going to grind hardcore, I'm like, okay, top 100 is not hardcore. Top 10, top 20 is hardcore. Yeah. Which, by the way, the amount of hidden potential orbs, and if there's any other rewards from the World Tournament that you care about, they fucking exponentialize when you get up that high in there. So, top 100 is honestly a bad goal to have. Because you're like... I mean, I guess it's like you're so close but so far. Because you have to do so much more grinding to get there. But getting yourself up to, like, top 30... The amount of, like... The amount of extra resources that you're gaining from the rewards is insane. You get nothing in top 100? You mean, like, comparative to top 200 versus going to, like, top 50, right? Like, the amount of orbs and stuff you get is basically the same from the two? Or are you just being a shithead, Cozy, and just saying you actually get nothing? Oh, you said 100 because you don't know how hard people grind. Yeah, usually the top 20 to 30 is, like, really, really competitive, and then no one else is. Yeah. Unless it's a special World Tournament where, like, a brand new LR released, or a new one's getting an Easy A, or something like that. Which, at this point, people have so many stockpiled Satan signatures and so many stockpiled extra Easy A medals that they're almost never competitive, even when those new situations happen. It's usually only when there's a brand new LR now that people are, like, fighting hard. Because it also used to be relevant when, like, certain characters were getting their Easy A's because they would be featured on the banners, so people would want to get a lot of tickets to be able to summon for the characters, but now that they don't do the World Tournament banners anymore, people are kind of checked out on that too. Because you can still get the copies of the Easy A characters from the missions and not have to grind hard, right? Yeah, that is exact sentiment that I was thinking. You thought it was going to be competitive, you already live on this game, this will be kind of a breeze. Exactly. Yes, it will. It will. You are not going to have any trouble at all. I'm rooting for you for top 10. Go for it. Top 10. At the very least, you need to get top 30. You need to get top 30. You absolutely need to get top 30. Do you know why? Do you know why you need top 30, Night Shroud? Are you a real World Tournament fan? Do you know the answer? Delta Ryan, that is some crazy energy from you, buddy. We got the stream cheater over here. Insane. Yeah, for the friend points, for the friend points. You do not. You're an uneducated swine. It's because of the titles. It's because of the titles. That big, fancy, special title that you get from World Tournament, that only goes down to the top 30. So you need to get top 30 in a World Tournament to be able to earn that pinnacle World Tournament title that you can get. So I would say you should shoot for that. Titsy should mean friend points, right? Oh. I guess, yeah. You're sub to Chewy too. Nice. I don't even know if I'm sub to Chewy. Best you ever did was rank 21, Kimbo Jackson. Nice, nice. My current record is 7th. That's the best that I've ever done. 7th on World Tournament 61. I don't know if I'm sub to you. I can sub to you if you want me to. I mean, I could sub to you on the YouTube I never use. Like I just sub to basically all Dokkan Battle content creators on it. All the ones that I know about. I haven't updated the list in a long time, so I'm sure there's a lot more I could add to it, but... You have such good content. Do you actually post? Or are you just memeing at me? Is this the Truth Glazer Night Shroud? Yes, it is that Night Shroud. That is the one you are, thinking of. Or this is that one that you are thinking of. Yours was 9th a long time ago? Nice, nice. Check it on stream? I think I'm gonna not do that. Considering, yeah, no. The way you just said that made me very skeptical about whether that's a good idea. And I'm pretty confident that it's not. So, yeah, no. We'll go ahead and not be looking at your YouTube channel on stream. Thank you very much. It's not sus, I promise. It's just targeted. See, targeted could also be bad, is the thing. I don't know how I feel about all that. A 6? A 6?! What are we doing? Why, oh why, oh why? Okay. How do you ping people in here? Smirtman, you have to type their exact username. With the @ and everything? I've seen it already? Wait, I have? Am I just forgetting what was in it? Titsy, a test of willpower since you have to prep sleep for World Tournament. Can't go all out, bummer. Well, you didn't have the stones too anyway, I thought. So isn't that helping solve your problem? You do got the stones? Okay. Well, I think you should skip World Tournament, bud. Get that PL up. You know what I'm saying? I did think about it, though. I did consider skipping some of the power level grinding in order to be able to go hard in the World Tournament. Because the thing is, I'm already competitive on the power level leaderboard, and it is inevitable that I'll be first place, regardless of how long that takes to happen. I'm still going to have a decent time in the spotlight, having like a 10 million plus power level on everyone else that exists, right? So, I'll be first for a long time. But what the World Tournament is going to provide me is an opportunity to gain a lot more potential orbs than other people around me. And so that'll allow me to gain placement on the hidden potential leaderboard. Which, you know, if I start working on that now, I can get higher on it by the time, like, end of service happens type of thing. So I don't know. I'm still battling with myself about that concept. Not super sure. Like, it genuinely does. I can admit that it does feel like more of a waste overall for the potential pinnacle gains of my account to skip a World Tournament in effort to grind power level. Because I know that the power level grind will end at some point, and I'll be maxed out on power level, maxed out on units in box that I want to grind and not want to get rid of anymore to replace with anymore, and that grind will be finished. And at that point, I can still basically infinitely earn more potential orbs and gain higher placement on that leaderboard, right? So it almost does make sense for me to lock in for potential orb gains and then put off the power level grind. But I just don't know if I can stomach it I think at least until I'm first place in power level, I really need to just absolutely lock in on power level and not let anything else in life be a deterrent for my ability to get it. When is GDC coming out? That would be August 28th. August 28th, we'll have the live stream for the reveal of the units, and then later that night or the next day, there should be data download and the banners releasing and everything like that. How long are we streaming today, Chief? That's a good question. I don't know. Just kind of playing it by ear. We can hang out for a while. Probably going to be on the shorter end. We won't be hitting like an 8-hour stream or anything, considering I started at 10 p.m. my time. One thing I will say, though, is that if girl calls for me for some attention before she goes to bed, then I am ditching you fuckers. So, be ready for that. But that probably wouldn't be around until like 2 a.m. or something like that. I would imagine. Gotta somehow figure out a way to grind power level and world tournament. Those next couple days should be fun. Yeah, exactly. It's very tough. That is basically the impossible thing, is being able to grind both of those at the same time. Really, really unfortunate. Yeah, exactly. I'm already gonna be number 1. It's just a matter of when. Yep. I want that when to be very, very soon, though. I just want it to be as soon as possible. And honestly, with this Training in the Clouds gift that I have been given and this little extra boost in power level that I'm going to be able to get from this, we'll see how much I get total. But if I'm able to get what I'm expecting to get, which is ending this Training in the Clouds week at like 36 mil, then I might be first place in 2026. I might actually be able to get there before 2027. Oh my goodness, guys. She is not nerfing me. She is absolutely not nerfing me. She is the biggest buff I've had in over a decade. Fuck that comment. No, she absolutely would steal you away from me. Or steal me away from you, and she has every right. 2026, the year of Toxic Jordan. Yeah, no. 2027 will be the year of Toxic Jordan. I will be first place for all of 2027, but maybe a little bit at the end of 2026, too. We'll see. Nah, not with the Int Red Ribbon Piccolo support buff. GG's. That's crazy. Would love to speedrun 8 mil, but your schedule just got a lot fuller. Make it happen, bud. Make it happen, Chewy. You got this. You got this. Sleep is for the weak. Just remember that. Remember that there's nothing in life that you can't do while you're playing Dokkan. Remember that. Don't be an Iron Cane. Speedrun that 8 mil, bud. I believe in you. Oh, no. Nitroud, buddy. Are you playing the Training in the Clouds right now? You're on the Training in the Clouds stage. And you're using a Giant 8 character? Are both of those things simultaneously true right now? Drive? Oh. I don't think we can have that conversation on stream. Someone might get mad at me if I disagree with you on that one. Drive for a job. Yeah, no. I considered, at one point, becoming a DoorDash driver just so that I could link level while at work and not have to have, like, a manager that tells me get off my phone. Yeah. Genuinely have considered that before. I just haven't had a car consistently enough in my adult life to make that happen. Oh my. That's a good point, Pixie. I can think of a couple things that require 2 hands. Yeah, that's fair. But if they require both my hands, that means that your hands are free. Can still make the grind happen. Just saying. Make sure my fries are hot and crispy. Oh my goodness. You have a camera in your car? Oh, like it's a company car, and then they're filming you in the car that they give you to borrow to drive? I don't know, level up, King. Get a phone stand. Get that hands-free shit going. You know what I'm saying? You had someone the other day say your opinion was invalid because your power level is only 1.4 million, so I'm working on a little bit because that annoyed you. What was the opinion that they said was invalid? Because that's relevant to for me to agree or disagree with that conceptually, I need to know what the opinion was. Because there are certain opinions that I think people can't have if they only have 1.4 million power level, yeah. But it depends what your opinion was. And in general, you should get your power level up to at least 3 million, so that you have all of the in-game power level bonuses, right? It's her strangling me because I am Dokkaning irresponsibly. I feel like you picked up on that pretty well, but like reverse, you know? If she's strangling me, I'm just saying, choke me all you want. I still got my hands. I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping Dokkan just because I can't breathe. What kind of dumb shit is that? You said Tech Beast was unusable. Oh, okay, well they were just trolling you then. Yeah. They were just trolling you. Because, like, what does that have to do with power level anyway, right? That's a clip. Well, I'm not recording, so I might have to go pull that one later or something. Somebody clip it, even though we're not on Twitch. Yeah, your power level's only low because you take frequent breaks, but you're trying to play more frequently. I mean, it's all good. You'll get it in your own time. As long as you're grinding on the important days, Dokkan Day. Right the now. Like you should be. Plot twist, Cozy. There are no mods. By the way. Don't know if that's a dangerous thing to say with 17 people here, but there are no mods. I am the mod. That's it. Actually, you know, the really ironic thing is the day that I decide it's important enough for me to add mods, Pixie's gonna be one, so... There are no mods in Ba Sing Se. I'm Judy. Or, you know, Jordi, as they call me. For about 3 years, you pretty much only played during big celebrations, anniversaries, so even though you're day one, it doesn't look like it. I see. Jordies? Nah. Pixie's gonna be an admin, what do you mean? Is that a thing? Is there a difference between admins and mods? I don't even know how to, like, add mods, to be fair. No idea. Haven't looked into it. The first band will be Cozy. Yeah. No, Cozy's too much fun. We gotta keep him around. Yeah, Titsy is so much better than Dokkan Day. I am loving not having to fuck with Piccolo Jr. It's actually so nice. The new Avatar Aang movie is really good. No spoilers, but worth watching. Okay, good to know. I do intend to watch that. I've seen obviously all of the original series, like, countless times. I've seen Legend of Korra quite a few times as well. And then I've seen the live action, like the Netflix series. The first and second season, which I was really impressed with what they did with the second season. I enjoyed it a lot. A lot of people hated it. But also a lot of people hated the new animated film that came out. But it's good to know that you back it. I was going to watch it either way. Nice, Chewy. You got Pansy on tickets. Love that, love that. You got 18 and Mamba dupes on the ticket banner. Nice, nice. You haven't seen season 2 of the live action. Yes, a lot of people hated it. A lot of people hated it. They did something different. They did something different. You will not expect what this season is like based on what happened in season 1. I don't want to spoil anything for you, but yeah, I can't tell you whether you'll like it or not, because I don't know you specifically, but you will absolutely be surprised. It has a 99% audience rating. Okay, do me this favor. The movie? Wait, are you talking about the... If you're questioning what I said about the season 2 of the live action, then, go on YouTube and type season 2 live action Avatar review and just look at the wall of shit talk of people being like, what a disappointment, what a horrible thing, blah, 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 blah. But I actually liked it. Live action ain't worth the effort for you. I promise you that the Avatar ones are different. It's not the same as like the Disney live actions and stuff. It's better. No. I didn't say anyone... Oh, well, I guess I did say some people had negative opinions of that movie. I think that one was a little bit more mixed reviews, but it's just because some people are very, very sticklers for, like, the original source material. So anything else that exists, they just hate on it because they can, right? Oh no! Solve that headache situation so you can grind, Mr. Chewy. Thanks for popping in anyway, though. Appreciate the support, as always. '07, dog. '07. And also, 6-7. The only thing you heard was that Ozai is different in the live action. Oh, it's not just Ozai. Not just Ozai. Iroh is extremely different as well. Most of the characters are different because, like, the cartoon has a lot more whimsical moments than the live action does. And the live action is pretty serious the whole time. So a lot of those whimsical characteristics about some of the characters are just out the window, and they don't have them anymore. And I would say the two characters that you notice that the biggest with throughout the entire series is Uncle Iroh. He is not, like, fun-loving, goofy grandpa guy. He is just, like, sad and, like, depressed over his, like, lost son and just, like, serious about these, like, this turmoil of war that's happening and stuff. He's just, like, not a fun character at all. He's not on it with all the fancy proverbs and all of the, like, advice for people and just being, like, a helpful uncle to the Fire Nation. Like, no, he's not that guy. And then the other person is Sokka. Loses a lot of his whimsy, which is really, really unfortunate. He just becomes kind of a complainer. Which he is in the cartoon as well, but he just doesn't have that comedic relief to help you be less annoyed by his character and more entertained by him. He just doesn't have that same, like, heartfelt appeal. But yeah, Toph was a pretty exciting part, I would say. There's one thing... Okay, one little spoiler I'm going to give you about the live action, and I'll give you a second to mute. I'm going to go like this 3 times when I'm done with the spoiler. So if anybody doesn't want anything that's remotely a spoiler, then mute the stream for a couple seconds. Okay. So what I will tell you is that in Season 2, when we meet Toph, there's a couple of things that happen that are problematic in my opinion, because Toph can only detect things coming at her because of her ability to feel the vibrations through the floor. So anything that she is going to be able to detect coming toward her has to be detected through the floor, which means aerial objects are imperceptible to her. But in the live action, they very immediately show her stopping an item from hitting her that's coming at her from midair, and she never has that ability in the cartoon. So that was a huge inconsistency in my opinion, and I am not okay with that one. That one pissed me off a little bit, because that just seems like an outright problem and an impossibility based on her powers, right? But yeah, that's like basically the only complaint I have about that season. Okay, we're done. And this OST has been like so loud in my ears, it's like a little bit much right now. How about we calm down? Leaves from the vine. Yeah, exactly. Coco Loco. Is this better than Dokkan Day for leveling up links? For leveling up and links or just links. Got it. It's just links. It's not better than Dokkan Day for... Well... It's better than Dokkan Day for links because of the fact that there's only one enemy, so you can get through the stages quicker, but it has the exact same link level rate. As far as the rest of the stats, here, I can show you right now. Here's the rest of the stats for the stage. So it still has a link level rate of 7. It's exactly the same. But then the XP you're getting from this is 17,000 instead of 280,000. So yeah, this is not a stage you're going to be using for leveling up. You're also getting very, very little Zenny. But it is nice getting these gravity chambers. I think I started when the event first went live. I had 9169 of these. So we'll see how many I gain over the course of the event. But that could be quite a bit of them by the end. You love the paper joke from the animated series where both Sokka and Katara try to show Toph a wanted poster that she can't read because she's blind. Yes, exactly. Toph actually claps back on those jokes. So they both show her the wanted poster. She can't see it. She's like, come on, guys. Why do you keep forgetting that I'm blind? At the very end of that episode, they're all hanging out in a room in like a classroom environment together. Someone's out there doodling little drawings. They're looking at the drawings. Everyone's gasping. I think Sokka was the one that did the drawing, and it was so horrible. Everybody looked awful, and they were like, what the fuck is this drawing? And then Toph goes, I think you all look great. And then they all start laughing and the episode ends. I think that's, like, so good. But yeah, they just don't have that kind of, like, heartfelt, like, whimsical stuff in the live action. It's a little disappointing. A little bit. Am I crazy, or is it a good thing that Titsy doesn't give high rank XP? Just means you can get power level while also saving your stamina refreshes? I guess I'll give you based at best there. Based at best. Yeah. I don't know about that one. I don't know about saving your stamina refreshes. For what? It doesn't matter when you get them. They're free now or they're free later. Huh? I don't know if I'm with you on that one, Nice Shroud. Yeah, spoilers. Yeah, no, that was from the animated. That's why I said that, because it was from the animated. We're just talking about the cartoon. So yeah, I'm sorry that I spoiled the series that released in, you know, the early 2000s. My bad. Didn't realize you hadn't been caught up on that one yet. She's one of your favorites. You love seeing her in Korra again? Yeah. Yeah, she is pretty cool. You panicked. You were scared. Oh no. It's okay. I mean, I literally just gave you guys the example like 5 minutes ago that if I was gonna spoil, I would do like the blinky hands for you. And then tell you to mute the stream and then blinky hand for you when I was done spoiling. We just did that. I promise I will be consistent about that. I hate receiving spoilers, so I'm not gonna be one to give them. Toph also con artisting. Con artist was a great moment. Yeah, where she does all the little gambling and stuff. But then using her earthbending to cheat. Why you speaking French? Why am I speaking French? Because freaking Cozy's bitch ass is here. That's why I'm speaking French. Merci beaucoup, monsieur. Je m'appelle Toxic Jordan. Rate my French. Croissant. Baguette. Mademoiselle. That is that French? I might be tripping on that one. W French? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. $11 out of 10. 11 out of 10 on it's 11/11, guys. Everybody make a wish. It's 11/11. Make your wishes. I guess only if you're in my time zone. Otherwise, it's not 11/11 for you. So, oh, yeah, Chewie left. All right, Pixie, I guess you're making the wish. Ain't nobody. It's literally 11/11 for us and no one else. I guess I don't know where Smirt is from. Smirt could technically be West Coast. Wish me luck. That's funny. Oh, you were saying from that. That was total coincidence. That wasn't even a wish for the 11/11 thing. That's funny. Yeah, Night Shroud, I'm kind of on that same mentality about being so deep into Dokkan that even the times that I have considered over the last, like, 2 or 3 years of, like, putting the game down or quitting or moving on to other endeavors in life, I just could never because of how far in I've gone at this point. It would feel so pointless if I never actually, like, the earliest I could ever see myself putting down Dokkan is after gaining first place in power level, because that's been such a pinnacle goal that I've worked so hard to gain toward, and it will be the point where it feels like I've completed it more so than ever before, you know? But as far as the spending, though, that is a completely different conversation, right? Easy for me to not spend at this point, just because of the way I want my quality of life to be. Okay, power level check. It's actually a bummer that Chewie pieced out so early, because he is the ultimate reminder for the power level checks that I need to double check on my units to see if they're done. I always be forgetting that. Okay. Wild. All these units are leveling up so inconsistently. Oh. We really are competing for that spot as #1 fan, huh, Chewy? Well, I appreciate you sticking around. Nitro, Loki, your goal at this point is to just completely fill up your box with power level, and then you'll take a long break, but that won't be for many years, so yep. Yeah, that's what I said, too. In 2021, when they added auto into the game, I was like, oh, okay. I'm gonna link level my whole box. I'm still doing it. Good luck with that one, bud. I mean, hey, all good, Chewy. At least you got the titsy going. That's the important thing, you know what I mean? You like ES Goku? Okay. I mean, I know. You might actually have more of him in your box than anyone in the world, so... I can believe that you like ES Goku. Thank you for the hearts, my love. Never unnoticed, I promise. You're gonna try to pass Behold during Titsy? Are you in range? Hold up. I haven't been paying attention to your guys' difference in power level for a long time. He's at like 17.5. And you're at... I'm still scrolling. I'm still scrolling. Did I miss you? Are you in the top 100, Cozy? I'm still scrolling. I'm still scrolling. Surely I missed you by now. Do you not have 10 million? Oh, I definitely missed you. Hold on. Wait. What? Am I just, like, genuinely confused by what you even said or meant? Hold on. Oh! You were literally right below him. That's so funny. I'm silly. I just missed it. Okay. So, yeah, he's at, like, 17.5, and then you're at 16.7. Yeah, you can get him. Easily. You got this. We know that bum is going to absolutely flop in power level. Let's be real. Let's be real. There's no way he's going out as hard as we are. Not gonna happen. Nitro, do you have over 5k box space? Just cozy. Cozy, chill. You're hella funny. Bro wants to be sitting on my lap so bad. Okay, Nitro, do you have over 5k box space with only, like, over 1,000 actual units? I have this thing where the extra characters I just want to be ES Goku. This grind will be years in the making. No, like, okay. Good on you for wanting it to be just ES Goku. And we talked about this quite a bit in one of the previous streams, so I know that you're privy to the videos I've made about ES Goku. I know that you know enough about the ES Goku grind. I am confident that if you intend to link level all of those ES Gokus 4 times, in the base SR, in the AGL SSR, in the Tech Angel Super Saiyan UR, and then the Tech Angel Super Saiyan 3 UR, if you intend to link level all 4 stages of him for that entire, like, 3,000 plus box space that's open, Dokkan's end of service will hit before you're done. I'm 100% sure of that. I would bet a lot on that. So just keep that in mind. If you're just trying to make it so that you have a mountain of Dokkan Awakenings, so that's why you're going for ES Goku, then I would consider at least not link leveling the AGL SSR, because you only get 1 extra link out of that stage, so you can still get 14 links on him instead of 15, and only have to link level him 3 times instead of a whole 4 times, so you're going to do better that way. But I would also consider maybe not doing the second to last stage as well. Don't do, like, the UR, the one that I have on the team right now. You might also want to consider skipping this stage, because this one's only going to give you 2 extra links, and then it would be 1 more, you know, awakening stage you don't have to worry about. So I would just do all 5 links on the first one, awaken him all the way to the end, and then do all the 7 links there. You'll get 12 links out of him, and 4 Dokkan Awakenings, and you only have to link level him twice. I am actually considering doing that myself. I am considering that. Oh, Delta Ryan, you went to an amusement park in New Zealand? That's pretty exciting. I love roller coasters. I am a huge roller coaster fanatic. I would love to be able to get to go out of country to ride roller coasters. I've only been able to do that 1 time in my life. I went to Nagashima Spa Land in Japan. I unfortunately ran out of time and wasn't able to go to Fuji-Q Highlands. It was also really, really hard to get tickets for an amusement park in Japan, let me tell you. That shit was so confusing. Like, you don't buy them at the gate. You didn't buy them online. You literally had to go to, like, the post office and use this random kiosk in the corner to buy tickets for it. It was the most random thing ever. And I couldn't figure out how to get the ones for Fuji-Q Highland, so I had to go to Nagashima Spa Land instead. Which was unfortunate, because there was more coasters at Fuji-Q Highland than I wanted to ride. But I did get to go on my very first Giga Coaster, which was really, really exciting. A Giga Coaster is a coaster that is taller than 300 feet. And Steel Dragon is at Nagashima Spa Land, so I got to go on that, which is amazing. But yeah, I would love to go to New Zealand to ride roller coasters. That sounds amazing. Oh my goodness. Cozy, you can't reply like that. You can't reply like that. You can't be saying things like, I'm just a weak boy. You have no idea the kind of effect it has on that woman. Yes, I did say it would take until 2030, Night Shroud. You're gonna get it done sooner? Alright, prove it to me. Prove it to me. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. I mean, as time goes on, the ability to link level is just gonna get easier and easier, right? We've been seeing that over time, that they have been now adding more and more random sporadic events that allow us to link level. Obviously, the whole monsoon season thing got rid of that link level event we were going to have during that live stream, but we've got this going on now. We have Dokkan Days consistently forever. I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that we'll eventually have like a permanent stage we can grind all day, every day that never goes away, that has like a link level rate of 3 or 4 or something like that, right? Yeah, so maybe in a couple years it'll get easier. But right now, as of the resources that we have consistently, you know, consistent access to right now, I don't know. I just don't think it's possible. Need the height to match the attitude. What is that supposed to mean, Pixie? In reference to a 5'7" man with a 6'2" dream? And his dream about him saying that he's mighty? Meaning that the 6'2 height matches the mightiness? You need the height to match the attitude? What does that say about my 5'6 ass? Huh? Huh? Standing on your money, you lose height. Yeah, same, Cozy. Same. So much same. Oh, that is about you. Oh. I see. That's fair. That's fair. Do you really want to be 6'2"? That's insane. You haven't divulged that one to me yet. Are there Giga Coasters at Six Flags Magic Mountain? No. There are no Giga Coasters on the West Coast. Yeah, no. The tallest roller coaster at Magic Mountain is... By the way, there is a specific definition of what counts as a roller coaster. Superman, Escape from Krypton. The one where you sit in the seats, and then it launches you backwards, and then you fly straight up in the air, and then you come back down, you go back to the station, and it's over. That one. The one that has the Lex Luthor Flight of Doom drop tower on the side of it. That one is Giga Coaster height. It is over 300 feet. The tower itself is 400 feet tall. The Lex Luthor Drop of Doom drop tower on the side of it is a 400-foot drop. That is the tallest drop tower in the world. Doesn't count as a roller coaster. Neither does Superman Escape from Krypton, which has like a 310-foot or 316-foot, you know, like, I guess it's not really a drop. I mean, it kind of is, but like where you launch up and go down. It is over 300 feet, but it's not a roller coaster. It doesn't count as a roller coaster because it's not full circuit. So, technically, no, there aren't. Because the next tallest thing at Magic Mountain would be Goliath, which is only, fun fact, has a 234 foot height and a 236 foot drop, because you go in a tunnel that actually goes lower than the floor, by a couple feet. So yeah, 236 feet is the highest drop at Magic Mountain, for any full circuit roller coaster. So yeah, no Giga Coasters, only Strata Coasters. Take how to drop an in-game bank so I can loan stones. Wow. What a concept. What an idea. Can you imagine having, like, negative 10,000 Dragon Stones? But how would they... They would never be able to police that. That would be so tough. Potentially future Dokkan live streams for Link levels too. Like how they're gonna do with the MC event. Oh, yeah, exactly. That's another, place that we might be able to see Link level opportunities in the future. I really hope they do bring back that concept, because they weren't able to, like, actually test run it this time, because they had to cancel it. It would be cool. It would be cool. We should be getting new quest stages for the Awakening of Chaozu and Kid Gohan. Maybe we'll see some... single enemy high link level rate stages. I hope so. Yeah. I really, really hope so. No, Pixie, you don't want to be 6'2". You just want to know what the world looks like from up there. Okay, well, next time I see you, I'll pick you up again. And then you can take a real good look around instead of just looking back into my eyes. How about that? Lex Luthor, Superman don't count. I ain't done them either. We went through a roller coaster phase, had a lot of fun there. Nice. That is cool. Yeah, I have like a roller coaster count that I keep track of. I have my own list. There is a website for it. It's coastercount.com if you're interested. It has a list of every single roller coaster that's considered a roller coaster, and like every single theme park in the world that you could possibly go to, as well as all of the discontinued roller coasters that have been torn down or have been revamped. That also adds to your coaster count. Having so like there's a roller coaster construction company that they're called Rocky Mountain Construction, and what they're famous for is taking old wooden coasters that are ready to be torn down, and instead of completely tearing them down, they refurbish them into steel coasters that have wooden supports, but they have steel I-beam tracks that they're allowed. They have like so much better capabilities than typical roller coaster tracks, and there is like insane things that they can do with these coasters that you typically wouldn't be able to do with a normal roller coaster, right? Like you can do like outer banked turns, so instead of having to curve inward and then turn this way, you can actually flip the cars outward so the heads of the people are here and then turn that way. They can like hang you upside down for a super long time and then come back the way they came, the way that like fighter jets would do and stuff. It's really, really cool. Why did I bring that up again? I don't even remember what my point of bringing up that construction company was. But yeah, there's a fun fact for you. We have an amusement park in Queensland called Movie World that has a Superman ride, but I don't think it's anywhere close to a Giga Coaster. Yeah, I mean, there's a Superman ride at countless parks in the world, right? Tons of different. Also, to help you out, there is no Giga Coaster down under. There's no Giga Coaster in Australia or New Zealand. The only Giga Coasters there's only like 7. Actually, there might be 8. There might be an 8th one now that got built. But they're only in the United States, like the East Coast of the United States, various places in Europe, and Japan. Those are the only places in the world that have Giga Coasters. I'm almost 100% sure. What is Lex Luthor's Superman ride? I might look that up. It's two different rides. So there's a ride they're both at Six Flags Magic Mountain. One of them is called Superman Escape from Krypton, and then the other one is called Lex Luthor's Drop of Doom. The Lex Luthor's Drop of Doom is literally a drop tower. You're attached to a pole, you sit in a seat, you're looking out. The pole, you go up the 400-foot pole, and it drops you. And then when you get to the bottom, you're done. That's it. It's just a 400-foot free fall, and that's it. It's over. But it is a fucking beautiful view, because you can see the entire Hollywood Hills. When you're up there, going up that 400 feet, I keep my eyes open every time, because it's the most spectacular view of the LA Hills. I love it. I love it. I appreciate the third wheel support from you, Cozy. That's good. Nothing like a little canned applause in the corner when you're rizzing up your girly on stream. How about that? If I picked her up, she'd get shorter from melting. Yes. Ooh. Oh. Aha. I see. Guys, we might have to end the stream sooner than I expected. It's getting hot in here. Yeah, you'd be surprised if there weren't any Gigas in Japan or the US. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. The first ever Giga Coaster and the current tallest roller coaster in the world is in the US. It's at Six Flags Great Adventure in New Jersey. It's called King Dakar. That is pretty funny, Chewy, to have a fear of heights, but also have a roller coaster phase. I mean, hey, exposure therapy. It's the best way, right? That's what they say. Yeah, Pixie, you better behave yourself. Otherwise, the stream ending is going to be completely your fault. The whole chat's going to blame you for it. Guys, this is actually tragic. The whole time we've been grinding so far, it's been an hour and a half. And this is the first unit I'm replacing. Other than, I guess, this guy. I guess I did put a new one of them on there, huh? I didn't really put a prepped one, though. I guess I should have. Because I'm just realizing that my filter for level was still going the opposite direction, which means I haven't, like, grabbed any more prepped units to put on the team yet. That's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Thought that one got demolished. King Dokkan? What? Nah. Are you King Dokkan got demolished? There's no way. Oh my god. It did. Wow. What the fuck? I didn't know that. Okay, so then I think that there's only 6 Giga Coasters again. Or I guess 7 if they open the other one. Wow. Interesting. I didn't know. Uh-oh. Pixie about to spit something, I guess. Unless listen was her entire sentence. Because, let me tell you, if listen is her entire sentence, you better know what it means. Put some respect on the girlie's name and read her mind, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, Chewy had the Elite Ball knowledge there. It has been a little while since I have, like, actively delved myself into roller coaster fandom lore and stuff like that. I really haven't been paying too close attention these days. Let's see. Let me look up the list. Let's go on Coasterpedia. Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay, that's actually really confusing. By the way, here's what I'm looking at. Just a list of, Giga Coasters that exist. So wait, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, there actually still is 8. Okay, this one released... Oh, okay. So, at Six Flags Over Texas, we have one now. That's interesting. Oh, wait. Yeah, like... That's, like, brand new. Okay, that makes sense why I'd literally never heard of it. But yeah, like you can see, it had been quite a while since we had gotten one before that, right? Quite a few years. But yeah, Orion at Kings Island. Which actually, very unfortunately, I went to Kings Island, in Ohio. I went to Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio, in the same trip that I went to Kings Island, and it was the year before this ride opened, so I didn't get to ride it. Also, the reason I was confused is because King Dokkan is not on this list, not because it has been demolished, but because it's technically not a Giga Coaster, because a Giga Coaster is only coasters that are between 300 and 399 feet. I don't even know if they use... Oh, I guess, is Strata Coasters the one above? Okay, so Strata Coasters is the one above, and then Hyper Coasters are below. Got it. Because, yeah, it was like, where's King Dokkan and Top Thrill Dragster? Hello? So yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. But yeah, so this Strata Coaster is, Top Thrill Dragster that you're seeing depicted right here. Top Thrill Dragster went up to 420 feet. It's at, Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio. When I went to Cedar Point, this ride was shut down. Tragically. So... For those of you that don't know, the way that these rides work, these like 400-foot coasters, they're very simple. This is basically the entire ride. This little image you're seeing right here, it launches you in a straight line. You go all the way up there, you come all the way back, and then you go back to the station. That's basically it. And it just, the thrill is to go like up super high for a second, and then you're like, yay, whoa, and you get a big drop, and then it's over. So the way that they launch you with these rides, these ones that go like over 100 miles an hour, what's the top speed on this one? Like 120, something like that? What even is the top speed? Did we have the stats? Did I just roll past them? 120 miles in 4 seconds. 120 miles an hour in 4 seconds. The way that they managed to do that is with magnetic launching systems. So they don't actually use, oh, this is actually perfect. I can show it off right here. These are the brakes, but the magnetic launches look the same way. So right here, you see these, like, metal fins that are sticking up out of the track. And those slide in the middle of the car, and the car is like, wrapped around it. Those are magnetic brakes that will slow the car down. You have the same thing on the opposite side. So what they do with these fins is they reverse the polarities of them to allow them to boost or slow down the coaster. Because they're not aimed directly sideways, they're aimed, like, angling. So, basically, those ones are angled toward the car, and they have a reverse polarity, which allows the car to slow down. And then on the other side, what they do is there's poles that are reversed, which is how you're sitting in the station. The poles switch and launch the car forward. And then they'll go forward at top speed, right? So, what happened in, like, 2018, 2017, something like that? After the park was closed, because it is in Ohio, which on the east coast of the United States has crazy weather. Literally, while I was there in the park, there was an extreme weather warning, and they made everybody lock down, and we all had to go hide in the burger joints while it was like torrential downpour, basically a hurricane happening for like 20 minutes, and then the park reopened after. It was insane. But because of them having crazy seasons and stuff like that in the east coast of the United States, there are large portions of the year where these parks are closed, because it's just not safe to operate rides under those weather conditions. After those seasons end, they're supposed to do massive inspections of all of the different parts and everything on the rides to make sure that they're safe to run again. While this ride was still closed, but the park was open, and there were patrons nearby, as you can see, these lovely ladies down here are able to walk very close to this thing. This ride itself was closed, which I guess, to be fair, you wouldn't be able to stand here if the ride was closed. But on the other side, there's like walkways into the park, that you don't have to be in the ride to access. Apparently, what happened is over the closed season, one of these metal fins bent ever so slightly, just from weather warping. And when they launched the coaster, the roller coaster car hit the metal thing, broke it off, it launched at some lady's head, hit her, and killed her. That happened. And so because of that, the ride was closed when I went to the park, and I didn't get to ride it. Which was tragic. And they did actually not tear it down or demolish it, but they did rename it to Top Thrill Dragster 2. It's now Top Thrill 2, and they, like, revamped it because of that. So, yeah. Kind of insane. So technically, there's a Stratocoaster, another Stratocoaster that I will never be able to ride, which is Top Thrill 1. Because now I can only ever ride Top Thrill 2, because Top Thrill 1 doesn't exist anymore, because it killed someone. Yay. Love that. You never met a person who just said listen and never finished that sentence? No? Oh, well, now you have, I guess. I think it's pretty safe to say that that was the end of that comment, considering she hasn't typed anything else by now. Insane background noise you're hearing right now? What are you talking about? Are you talking about the OST playing or something else? Oh wait, I think I finished this one. Oh no, he still has an 8. Fuck. There she is. Sometimes context is everything you need. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Think he's talking about the death mention? Oh, insane background noise. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't immediately pick up on the insult that Cozy is calling my stream background noise. Oh, wait. Yeah, I see. It didn't... Wait, why didn't that message not send? What's wrong with saying, no, you speaking about a lady getting 200 pumped? Why did YouTube block that chat? Hello? Interesting. I guess getting 200 pumped is a little bit too sexual for YouTube's algorithm. Maybe we should test it on a woman. Pixie, how do you feel about getting 200 pumped? If she's okay with it, I think YouTube should be. You know what I mean? Am I working at all this week, or is it full grind? No, I do have work. Quite a few work shifts that I gotta show up for, unfortunately. But every waking moment outside of that, I will be spending doing the grind. Oh, I don't have a Ghost Usher active. Okay. Oh my goodness. Bro, I'm literally planning on getting like 15 hours of sleep total this week. Does YouTube know Fortnite lingo now? Yeah, it must. Whatever algorithm they're using is definitely AI at this point, so I'm sure it does. It's fine, boss doesn't super. I was just trying to save time. Which, I guess that's fair. Like, if the boss doesn't super, you're probably one-to-oneing your time on, like, the time spent using the support item to get rid of the attacks versus just letting the normal attacks play. So, I guess that's fair. Probably don't need to use them. May we all have fruitful gains. I mean, what about you, Behold? Are you, I heard from a little birdie that you might get passed. Somebody's coming for your throat, so you might want to close it, I guess. Wholly getting hit with the ads? Oh, are we? Is it toxic ads? Sorry guys, gotta make my 40 cents somehow, you know? If you guys don't suffer for minutes and minutes and minutes, how will I be able to afford 7 drops of gas in my gas tank? How will I be able to afford 1 puff of a weed stick? How will I be able to afford 1/3 of a dragonstone? If not for you guys spending minutes watching bullshit ads on YouTube. Being rudely interrupted by all the nonsense that I'm spitting. Yikes, Smirt. Did you really go 1K on this shit? I feel so bad for you. I mean, yeah, that's fair. You don't manual grind. I think, in general, you probably just don't grind as much as Cozy is going to, right? Like... Oh, well, that's fair, too, right? Because Cozy's gonna have to do World Tournament, so... That is gonna eat the grind time. And with Dokkan Day. Yeah. Bullshit ads, aka fake Dragon Ball game ads, apparently? What the heck? You had a Domino's ad? Okay, sick. We love that. Alright, well, guys, I guess, I would say the results are in, but they're not really. Because, I asked Pixie how she felt about it, and all she said was, whoa, whoa, whoa. That wasn't a yes, and that wasn't a no, so. I guess we're all gonna be left in the dark on that one. Your dream is for Cozy and you to be top 20. Made it out of the mud together. I mean, yeah, that's fair. You guys are almost there. Both of you are very, very close, right? 25th and 22nd right now. Right around the corner. Right around the corner. A couple more months, probably. Well, I mean, other people are still rising as well, so maybe a little longer. I'm just over here used to living the reality that, you know, everyone that you pass has already finished grinding. But that's just me things, right? Speaking of which, I am curious how close I am to that dude that's right ahead of me. Probably gonna pass him this week. Let's see. Yeah, what the? Oh, that's not what I meant to do at all. That's what I meant to do. Yeah, this guy. I'm very, only like 400,000, 500,000 behind him as of the last power level update, which was on the 4th, yesterday. That's not bad. I genuinely think I'll probably pass this dude during the week at some point. But I'm assuming that there's not going to be another update for the website until after the end of World Tournament, right? Because the other thing you guys got to remember is that, like, as soon as Training in the Clouds is done, then we're going to go into Dokkan Day and World Tournament at the same time, right? So I don't think that there's going to be an update right after Training in the Clouds, because Dark Rust does grind World Tournament. So I think that Dark Rust is probably going to grind through all of World Tournament, and then once World Tournament's done, he'll revisit the website. That's what I'm assuming is going to happen. But we'll see. Remains to be seen. There hasn't really been a pattern with that stuff these days, so. Okay, Smirt, you got your summon points and left. You are a smart man for that. Very smart man. Now you're hungry, W marketing YouTube. Yeah, I'm hungry too. It worked on me. And I didn't even get the ad. I'm supposed to be making money off of it, and it makes me want to spend it. I probably should make some food in a little bit here. Spotty draws? What WTF? WTF what? What are you what the fucking? Top 20 with my bum ass is clawing for top 1,000. Top 1,000 is so easy. You got this, Nitro. There is not that big of a difference between top 1,000 and top 20. There really isn't. You just make it too easy to root against you, Behold. That's why people don't want you to win. Oh, nice. You switched to the phone, Cozy, for this? You're not on iPad, so you're actually going to be able to leave the house and grind? That's convenient. Oh, Chewy, that was not meant as a passive flame. I'm sorry, bud. I'm sorry. I'm rooting for you. You'll get there, I promise. Behold, that's true. I'm more toxic than you. Yeah. Most people are more toxic than me. That's the point of my name. Cozy is a G even if he's going after Pixie's man. Yeah. Cozy will always be a G, no matter what. Cozy's the realist for sure. The day that I found out that Cozy was the realist... Actually, there were 2 days. 2 different days that I had decided that Cozy was the realist. One was when he told me that I could live with him if I wanted to move to Japan, if I needed a place to live. Definitely the realist for that. And then the other one was the day that I first saw his cute ass. I don't know if you guys know this, but Cozy is beautiful. You got all the resources to get to top 1,000, just need to prep more characters for key stages. That's fair, that's fair. Just be saving those link skill orbs to make sure you can get a bunch of units to 9s. You should be able to get a lot of them done during the Training in the Clouds time period, right? Surely. Alright, Chewy. Happy grinding. See you on the flip side. Get some rest. One thing I'll say, Night Shroud, about prepping characters for key stages. If you're planning on making the rest of your box Epic Showdown Goku, you should probably wait to do any key runs until you can start putting an Epic Showdown Goku on the team for every single one of them. Otherwise, eventually, you're going to have a bunch of characters in your 9s box that are all Epic Showdown Goku, and you can only use one at a time per run, so that's going to be, like, inconvenient. So I'd make sure to save a lot of the other units you have to be able to, like, fill out those teams with extra Epic Showdown Gokus. I wouldn't use them prior to that. Even if you are itchy to gain the power level. I don't think it's worth in the end. Of course he said that. Those motherfuckers lonely as shit in Japan. Yeah. Yeah, it could be. Something like that. You don't know if Cozy is a man or a woman, but W. Cozy is a man. Cozy is a man. There's only one woman in the chat. Remember, I did show off these... I don't know if you were here for it, Delta Ryan, when... I'm pretty sure you were. When I showed off my YouTube analytics, that it is... My audience is 0% female. Literally, an Angry Pixie is the only female viewer I have. Yeah, you're welcome, Night Shroud. It didn't sound like you were thinking ahead too much about that, but... yeah, that is something you should keep in mind, for sure. Nice, Smirt, you're breaking into top 200 soon? Hell yeah. Yeah, Pixie is the only woman viewer, yes. And right on cue. There she is. Oh my goodness, I'm out here committing sins. 1 second. That's better. Just had to get my second phone. We're Dokkaning on this device, but we got this other device. Not even gonna open it. Just need it for the lock screen, by the way. She's got to be bad. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You guys will probably see her eventually. Eventually. I'm sure it'll happen at some point. But yeah, you'll all drop dead. None of you will believe how gorgeous she is. Like, genuinely. Y'all are gonna be looking like the thumbnail to this stream when you see Pixie. Trust. Yeah, you. I actually was complimenting Cozy before. But not now. You missed your time in the spotlight, bud. Alright. Another one bites the dust. Let's go. $9.99. Okay, it's just that 1-7. Hopefully I can get a couple of characters to 9s here. My goodness. Is getting 500k in a week normal? I'm looking at the leaderboard and I'm seeing a couple. 500k in a week is only normal if that week included Dokkan Day. Otherwise, that is completely unreasonable. For context, I have a job that I work 25 to 30 hours a week, and I can't play Dokkan at. And outside of that, I sleep on average 8 hours a night. Maybe, actually, it's kind of less at this point. Maybe like 7 hours a night, probably. So you can account for that being time I'm not Dokkaning. I am always Dokkaning outside of that, and I get about 40,000 power level per day, doing 38-7. To give you an idea what is normal. I mean, that's not normal at all. That is exceptional, but that's like what you could expect to gain with that much grinding, if that makes sense for you. Yeah, for real, Cozy wasn't paying enough attention to his background noise. He missed all the compliments. I'm assuming what happened there was that he just came in with the joke as I was, like, parading Pixie with compliments, and then he just took credit for them like he has been, the joke he's been making. The funny part is that I literally just complimented him right before that. And he actually missed it. Like, that's insane to me. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, there's only one cast that this could be. Guys, we have another female viewer. I'm assuming that this is Pixie's friend, Cass. What did I say? Jeez. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I guess I'm never gonna compliment you again, Cozy. Crazy. How dare you miss my compliment? You're gonna have to go back in the VOD and watch it. Lucy Purr is here too! Oh my goodness. All the friendos. Hi. How we doing? Guys, don't panic. Don't panic. There are 3 girls here right now. Ah! Insane! Oh, we gotta do the thing. Hold on. There we go. It's Peppy Gal time. I should have had this one up. It's Peppy Gal Day. The Peppy Gal banner just came out. Oh my goodness. Wait, this is actually insane. This is mainly what I'm about to say is for Pixie and Cass and Lucifer. For you guys. In case you don't know, what went live tonight in Dokkan Battle is the Girl Power celebration. It just went live. So, there's new characters that you can get, and they're all female warriors. All female warriors. This entire banner is just female fighters through the whole thing. Yeah, all the usual suspects and then some more. So, actually very poetic and insane that during the Girl Power celebration, we have 3 girls in the stream, guys. So good. Oh no, we're being overpowered? I mean, don't worry, we still got 20 people here, so it's still very much a sausage fest. It do be like that. Yeah, right. Three girls isn't enough to make a Peppy Gals team. We need 3 more. Except Pansy, chill on you. No, bro. Pansy is a part of the girl power revolution. Stop it. She's also 86, so don't give me that she's a kid business. Yes, it is indeed a momentous occasion. I mean, yeah. I've known you guys for a couple weeks, and I would confidently say that the 3 of you could overpower the 17 other men that are in this chat. Absolutely. Easily, even. Effortlessly, I might say. They're about to 86 you if they see this. Bro, it doesn't matter. All I said is that she is 86. There's no reason she shouldn't be a peppy gal. She's 86. Well, it's good to know I have the girls' support, at least. Thank you, Cass. Sometimes chat just gets off on bullying me. It's alright, though. Everybody's here for a different purpose, you know? I don't really care the reason why you're here, as long as you're here. That's what matters to me. You think that's freaky? Behold? You don't come around these parts often enough if that's your freaky limit, bud. Always, our gal is super happy. Yeah, is she? She been over there cheesing the whole time? I've been doing my best to have that effect on her throughout this stream. It's always fun, rekindling experience later on. Back from ad jail. Thanks for putting in your time. Appreciate it. Thanks for the money. I promise I'll spend it wisely. Actually, honestly, Pixie should be the one thanking you guys for watching the ads. The money's probably going to end up going toward her. You were wondering why I'm never on Discord? I'm in here messing up your algorithm? What you mean? What you mean, messing up your algorithm? Like, because it... Are you telling me that YouTube actually suggested my stream to you? That is amazing. Yes, you love her being this happy? I love her being this happy, too. I love her being this happy so much. So much. Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. She will absolutely be spoiled. I mean, I have cut back on the Dokkan spending. Like, quite a bit. It's pretty non-existent compared to what it used to be. So all that extra money has to go somewhere. You know what I mean? Focus on the Dokkan. Why do I need to focus on the Dokkan? It's playing itself. We're good. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Oh my goodness. Cozy's out here getting so jealous. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Smart financial king. Smart, yeah? Smart financial king? I don't know if... I do appreciate the you know, the sentiment. I appreciate that you're attempting to be supportive of me. But I don't think that that's a title I deserve. If I'm being straight up honest with you, I really don't think I deserve a title anything close to that. I'm going to show you why. I'm going to show you why. Because I know at least you two girlies, Cass and Lucifer, you guys are not familiar with my game here. So I'm going to show you. Okie dokie. Dokkan spending total in 2019. Dokkan spending total in 2020. Dokkan spending total in 2021. Dokkan spending total in 2022. Dokkan spending total in 2023. Dokkan spending total 2024, 2025, 2026. And the money that I haven't yet paid that I still owe. But I've spent on the game. So yeah, we're looking at basically 40k. Definitely not a smart financial king, I would say. But we're working on it. We're turning over a new leaf. Yeah, let's not pull up the Dokkan finances video. Whoops. Whoops. I done did exactly that. I mean, I didn't pull up the video, but I pulled up the reference material that's in the video, so. Yeah, no, it really is crime scene evidence. Went back through my entire bank account history and recorded every single in-app purchase that I had performed. I kind of want to do the same thing for my Dance Dance Revolution spending, because for quite a few years I was going to the arcade, getting very, very good at Dance Dance Revolution to the competitive level, and was competing across the states as well. But yeah, I spent thousands on that game. I don't think it's as much as I spent on Dokkan. I don't think. It's probably not even half as much. It's maybe 20k, if I had to guess. It's definitely a 5-digit number, though. Definitely a 5-digit number. So yeah, I kind of want to go back through my bank account history and count all that up, too. The thing that's a little bit tricky about that, though, is that the purchases would all be from Dave & Buster's in round 1, and I've bought a lot of other things from them, like food and concessions and stuff, so it'd be a lot harder to, like, itemize out what was actually just money I spent on credits for playing games versus other things. But we could kind of lump it all into one. I don't know. The transparency is great. You should be proud of yourself for working on it. Yeah, thank you. I think that's a really solid first step that I needed, was just to actually face it, you know? I think that the reality was never going to fully set in on how Dokkan had affected my life and how different my life could be moving forward without seeing those hard numbers, right? So yeah, I just kind of forced myself to do it. It was also good content. Cool video idea, right? Yeah, turning over New Leaf is great. Definitely. All we can hope and ask for. Indeed, indeed. You had never seen this level of receipt pulling? No? Yeah, well, now you have. Now you have. In your opinion, I need to spend more? Okay, someone get rid of this guy. Uh-oh. Yeah, it'll never happen again. Unless there comes a day where I'm making fuck you money and I can, you know, spend willy-nilly without it affecting my life, then great. But fact of the matter is, it is not that way. Yes, Cozy, I did say that, I am done buying box space. Yes. Yes. Not gonna do it anymore. I've already skipped Super Saiyan 3 Goku, haven't bought his packs at all, and whatever comes next, I'm gonna be skipping that too. Oh yeah, is there packs for the Peppy Gal banner, by the way? I didn't even check. Someone tell me. Not that I'm gonna buy them, I just want to keep track of if there are any. That's a big cut in the spending, W. Yeah. No, like, literally, I'm gonna be spending, like, $60 a month on Dokkan now. Is probably realistically where I'm gonna be at. Because all of the monthly packs to get, orbs and keys is $30. Or that's $20, and then the daily capsule to get Dragon Stones is $10 a month. So that's 30 in-game. And then I also need to spend 30 on the web store to get the point bonuses that also give me keys and orbs. So yeah, $60 a month is what I'm going to be spending. Which is very different than, like, 200 every 2 weeks, right? That's a massive difference. And then just, like, upwards from there, right? That kind of wanting to make a change and being so strong about it is super admirable. Yeah, thank you, Cass. I appreciate that. It's definitely nice to have gotten as much positive support through the YouTube channel that I have on making that decision. Because I definitely have known for a very long time that making these kind of changes is something that's going to improve my quality of life and my future. It's just been very hard to stick to it. Even though I've been able to admit it for a long time. So it's nice to have the support of all of the lovely individuals around me. Makes it a lot easier to stick to those decisions, because instead of kind of hiding these things from my audience, and then I'm only really lying to myself. Well, I mean, I guess I'm kind of lying to everybody at that point, but I'm only, like, hurting myself by, like, keeping those things secret, so that I know that things that I'm struggling with, I'm just dealing with on my own. It's a little easier just to have my entire audience overwhelming me with all this positive support, and then it puts the pressure on, right? Because if I were to go back on my word after all of the positive support I've gotten, then at least I know I have the community that's gonna come at me with pitchforks and torches, right? Yes, especially our beautiful gal. Exactly, exactly. Cozy! Oh my goodness. You're killing me, bruh. You're killing me. Not so toxic Jordan. Wholesome Jordan. Yes, I love these. I love these. The toxic and toxic Jordan was always meant to be ironic, by the way. Just because I have a history of many of the people that actually spend the time to get to know me discover that I am one of the more pleasant people to interact with, and that I'm a wholesome, fun time, and, well, I don't know about wholesome. Definitely not family friendly, but I am a fun time. You know, and I look out for the people that I care about, and I, you know, just, I don't know, whatever. But then, there are also those people who they do this thing. Hold on, I need a cup. 1 second. They do this thing. They go, oh look, a person. A personality. Wow, look, that's probably got a crazy flavor. Look at that color. Let's try it. Not for me. Toxic. Those people always always call me toxic. And there's quite a few people who I exist in their mind in that way. Even today. People that I've known for decades now. So that's kind of where the toxic fuzz thing originally came from. It was just supposed to be ironic that, like, there's some people out there that really want to label me that way, and that still even use my username to this day to be like, oh yeah, fitting, of course, Toxic Jordan, the toxic guy, all of this. It's like, I just think it's funny because they don't realize how much they're making fun of themselves by not getting the joke, that it's ironic and only exists because of people like them. Toxic Creed. That's a deep cut. Too much positivity, you gotta go. I mean, yeah, isn't there somebody building a mud hut out there that isn't being, supervised by you, Behold? You better get back to it, bud. Love being toxic to Behold, low-key. Yeah, exactly. For you, Behold, Toxic Jordan is genuine. That's not ironic or sarcastic or anything. For you, it's genuine. Oh, you were out smoking? You weren't even here for all that? What is it with all the people missing the compliments I'm giving them today? Oh my goodness. You're a Mud Hut expert. So much of a Mud Hut expert that you can't even spell Mud Hut. Let's go. How many times have you typed Mud Hut in the YouTube search bar and you still don't know how to spell Mud Hut? That's insane. Yes, she is a smoky smoker too. Only the good stuff though. Only that green business, you know what I'm saying? Only that toxic green. Oh, you heard everything, you just couldn't type a response? Oh. Okay. Well, you don't need to respond. I'm just glad you heard. If you want to see Toxic and Toxic Jordan, just mention DBZA. Delta Ryan, does the A stand for what I think it stands for? Would that be one Dragon Ball abridged? Yeah. You're not going to get me started on that today. You're not. I promise. He spells hut like Jabba the Hutt. Yeah. That is what that was. Unbelievable. I just thought he was spelling it like put. Or like butt. Or... no, gut has one T. I don't know, there's a few UTT words, right? Well, we can't be too hard on him. After all, English is his one and only language. It's not like he should know it that well. Flamed is a strong word. Flamed is a strong word. And you are getting flamed, my friend. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I actually gave a pretty wholesome perspective on the show. I wasn't ripping on it for no reason. I was definitely ripping on it, validly, I would say. And I defended it a little bit too. Ultimately, just admitted that it wasn't my taste, not for me, but it's okay if other people enjoy it. I don't know about that being very toxic. Just because I said it's not funny, and that Will Ferrell also isn't funny. Nightman getting triggered was pretty funny. Oh, believe you me, I definitely agree. Which is why Nightman is one of my best friends. If not, like, my singular bestest friend. Like, immediately. I mean, you guys know about my best friend, Ruby. She will be my best friend forever, for the rest of my life. But my best immediate friend, because Ruby doesn't live near me. But yeah, like, my hometown hero, we'll call him. That's Nightman. But yeah, that does not change. Nightman is a walking trigger. Nightman's opinions are very, very often not aligning with the masses. So there's a lot of hot takes that come from him, and that often means that things that are normally very tepid takes from other people, like, set him off. So, yeah. Cozy. Who's that? Care to enlighten the folks that don't know? W Ruby. That's someone I can confidently say you will never meet. Chatty chatters. Ruby is very, very much a, behind-the-scenes kind of girly. Not an on-camera kind of girly. She's not that center of attention type. And like I said, she doesn't live near me or anything. She's not into content creation. Once upon a time, I got her into the show Survivor. I'm actually a really, really big fan of the Survivor show. And I got her hooked on it as well. To the point where she is, like, going and watching all of these Survivor podcasts and stuff. And, like, all these other things relating to the show. And I tried to convince her for us to start one at one point. Because I would love to have a podcast. I think that would be cool. And not even necessarily, like, Dragon Ball Z related or Dokkan Battle related. Like, I would start, like, an additional YouTube channel for it. To be its own thing. Where it could just be for something else in life entirely. And that was one of the main ideas that I had, to start a podcast with her. And she just wouldn't do it. It wasn't her idea of a good time. So... Who is that, Delta Ryan? Oh, Ruby is just my best friend. Someone I met back in 2021. We lived in the same hometown for a while, and then in 2024 she moved back down to SoCal, where she's originally from. Oh, the person Cozy said. Ruby Rose. I don't actually know specifically. Literally just assuming that they do corn. Like, right? Especially spelling Ruby like that. Or maybe it's an actress or something. Not gonna look it up, by the way, right now. But just kind of assuming. It's an OF model. So, okay, yeah, they do corn. There you go. But she's high-key mid-AF. Okay. I mean, I agree. Oh, true. I didn't even think to make that connection. Cass is Aussie, and so is, Delta Ryan. Who else was Aussie? Was it Smirt? Smirt was the other one, right? I think Smirt dipped out, though. You still here? No. Smirt said see ya a little bit ago. Okay. So yeah, I guess just 2 Aussies around for right now. Oh, Smirt is New Zealand. Oh, that makes sense why he was ahead of your time zone. And not, like, just in the ocean. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Wow. Small world, huh? That's insane. That you guys have likely crossed paths? Like IRL? Dang. And you didn't even get her to start playing Dokkan. Shame, 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 Ryan. Maybe next year. 50 KPL in 2.5 hours. Is that low-key mid? Is it? I don't know. No, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, actually. Yeah, 50k thus far, that's... You're not doing bad. Do I know any Aussie creators? You follow a fair few? Or were you asking Cass that? Hi, Pixie. Chat, I think she's getting antsy for me. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to keep all this up. The lack of words coming from her just tells me that she's waiting. Keep it PG? What did I say? I didn't say nothing. I know you're listening. Not just her. She's the cute one. I'm just the sweaty gamer. She carries all the cute, I promise. You know how I know that? Ain't nobody saying cute in this stream at all ever prior to her showing up. 1 + 1 = 2, you know? Oh my goodness. Slow night on YouTube or what? We got 23 people here. That's wild. Me acknowledging that I have a ridiculous amount of viewers. Meaning that it must be a slow night on YouTube because people aren't watching other creators that they normally would be, which is why they're in here. That's what I meant, by the way. I was not flaming you guys for saying that there aren't enough people here. I realized that's how that sounded. But yeah, 23 people. Awesome. Oh, actually, I guess I'm realizing it's probably late enough that whoever was summoning on the Peppy Gal banner isn't now. So I probably got the overflow from the other streams that have ended, huh? I love this autocorrect thing. It's so funny. It's so dumb. Delta Ryan's message that just says, "True, Jordan." It just says, "Trust the earth." Too good. Pixie, you're missing an important comma there. Because that's an entirely different request here. To stop your heart. I could do it. I could do it right now. Though, it might get me demonetized, so I don't know that I should. But I could. I know how. I mean, I know I'm not too shabby as a creator or anything, you know what I'm saying? I know. I'm just acknowledging we got a high view count. We should celebrate that. And, you know, compared to the like count, though, like count looking a little low. Maybe drop a like on the stream if you're having fun. If you want to. You know, no pressure. Okay, Cozy, I don't know. I don't really care how mad I'm making you, because you literally called my stream background noise. So, typically if there's some background noise that's upsetting you, you should, like, not listen to it, I guess, you know? Is that a threat? Yeah. Yes, it's a threat. It's a threat because I can't call it a promise, because like I said, not gonna do it, because I don't want to lose my 40 cents. I want to earn, maybe I'll get $1 from this stream, in fact. Depends how long I go. But, I want to earn it, and I don't want to get demonetized. So, it's a threat, for now. A promise for later, how about that? Thank you, Lucifer. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. All the likes, all the likes. Are you allowed to like twice? I mean, if you have 2 YouTube accounts, go nuts. You meant as in hearing your stream during whatever else you're doing. I mean, thanks for defining background noise for me. I knew what background noise meant. Appreciate it. I mean, also, what do you mean, whatever else you're doing? Are you not just doing the exact same thing as me? Are you that fake that you're not even full grinding right now? The event just went live. Come on, bro. Okay, we got a deal. Good, good. Drunken Noob, are the link level rates better than Dokkan Day ones? The link level rate is exactly the same. The Time Chamber on Dokkan Day has a link level rate of 7. This also has a link level rate of 7. The differences are going to be that you will actually earn a little bit of Zenny from this stage, where you don't earn Zenny from the other stage. There's only one enemy in this fight, so you can use the Yamcha team and get your turn 1 actives going, as opposed to having to use a Piccolo Jr. team. So it's a little bit quicker to be able to get through runs on this stage than it is on the Dokkan Day stage. And the other massive difference between the two is that the Dokkan Day stage gives 280,000 experience per run, whereas this one only gives like 13,000 experience or something like that. So, you're not going to be ranking up at all while you're playing this stage. And it is still, obviously, just as stamina intensive. Nice, you're in bed while speed strat grinding. Love that, love that. Yeah, Delta Ryan, not the best guesser, I would say. But it's alright, maybe you just have a more, pointed wheelhouse for the things you're good at guessing, you know? Oh my god, I can't listen to this OST right now. I'm gonna fall asleep. Need something a little more action-y in here. Alright, it'll pick up. It'll pick up. No, Cozy, my favorite movie is not Dragon Ball Evolution. We also can't play this game again, because half the chat already knows it now, from the last time we played it. Oh, please, no, not again. You sure, Ryan? You don't want to play the guessing game again? I could just do some super agonizing, deep cut, completely unrelated to anything you guys would know about guessing game, and just be like, guess my favorite professional skateboarder. How about that? Guess my favorite Ariana Grande song. Maybe not bad at general music trivias. I'd be okay with Dokkan OST if you didn't have the game on mute. Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. I've had the game on mute for so long. The only reason I know about the OSTs well at all is because of the YouTube channel, right? That is basically it. No, it is not Thank You Next. It is not Thank You Next. That is actually one of my least favorite Ariana Grande songs. I don't know, since she lost weight, she's been fine. What are you talking about? No one said she wasn't, huh? But I also am a little concerned at that comment. I disagree with that take. I think that since she lost weight, she's been less fine than ever, to be fair. Is it going to be a song from Victorious or some obscure shit I'd never guess? No. It is a fair thing. So, it's not, it is actually by Ariana Grande. It's not by Cat Valentine or anything like that. It is a song that is by Ariana Grande, and it is an official released Ariana Grande song. It's not a deep cut, like, because my actual favorite Ariana Grande song is an unreleased song that she never actually released. So, literally none of you would have ever heard it before. But yeah, so I'm going based on her official releases. It's on one of her albums. Yeah, she is very anorexic. Unfortunately, the intense time in her life where she was, one, going through a divorce with Dalton Gomez, while, you know, simultaneously kindling a relationship with Ethan Slater, who was a member of the cast of Wicked, and she had all of the Wicked auditions and then filming going on at the time, as well as a few massive landslide cultivations in the RM Beauty project were going on at the same time. She just kind of had a hectic couple years of her life, and that is definitely what her weight loss is to blame for. But one thing that's better about it is that she only had this weight loss because of, like, overworking herself and, you know, like, devoting herself to the Hollywood spotlight and to, you know, putting out content and products that people want from her. And it wasn't because of drugs, like it is with most celebrities. Because she is, and always will be, sober. And that's inspirational. Oh my god. That is insane. The first 2 songs to be listed were Thank You Next and Problem. Which are both in my bottom 10 of any song she's ever released. Oh no. That's crazy. 7 Rings, great song, great song. No, it's not 7 Rings. Wicked Bloodline. That's funny. There is a song called Bloodline by Ariana Grande. I like that song. That is actually one of the first Ariana Grande songs that I fell in love with when I started listening to her music. But no, it's not Bloodline. Mac Miller's Cigarette. I mean, she's featured in that, right? But I'm not counting any songs that aren't by her that she's just featured in. It's only songs that, like, she is the main artist of. It's not Yes And. I like Yes And. I like the whole Eternal Sunshine album a lot. But it is not Yes And. No. God is a Woman. Another absolute banger. Not my favorite. Bruh. Cozy. I'm gonna wring your little neck, bud. Bro said, names Thank You Next, which we've already guessed, and then No Tears Left to Cry, and then gives up. No, it is not No Tears Left to Cry. I am actually so listened out on Break Free and No Tears Left to Cry. Because those 2 songs, fun fact, are in the official release of Dance Dance Revolution. So I've played them in the arcades hundreds of times. And, fun thing that they love to do, because they know that the Dance Dance Revolution machine is sitting in an American arcade with a bunch of Americans, they're not going to put on some, like, anime music that rolls through passively while you're walking by the machine so that it shows you this random music you don't know. It's just going to play Ariana Grande, No Tears Left to Cry, back to back to back, over and over and over again. Ariana Grande, Break Free, Marshmello, Alone, like, all of the, you know, Happy by Pharrell Williams, all of those, like, pop songs that ended up in the game, they just play passively on the machine when no one's playing. And also, when you log into the official, like, arcade cabinet, there's a memory card reader. It's a little, like, IP chip reader. And so I have a memory card that I can scan, and then it keeps all my high scores and, like, logs in with my profile. You can also just play it stock and walk up and put credits in and play for free. When you do that, it enters you into this beginner mode that only shows you a small list of songs, and it's all those American pop songs. So I've literally not only played those songs a bunch myself, but I have had to sit next to the cabinet waiting for my turn to play while some other random people were on the machine playing those songs. So I've just heard them so many freaking times. No, it's not Supernatural. No, it's not Thinking About You. Yeah, Break Free is a good song. And it goes really well as a DDR song too, but I've heard it way too much. I do like Supernatural, and also good pick, Pixie. I see what you did there. And Think About You, very, 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 very wholesome song as well. Kind borderline banger, but not my favorite. Nope. Oh no. Top Key only getting 144p over there in the UK. That's tragic. Sorry to hear that. Play one song? I cannot do that, Fredo Magdaleno. I would get copyright stricken. You can't play copyright music on YouTube. Love Me Harder. No. Shout out The Weeknd, but no. It is not that one. Would I mean, no, I wouldn't give a hint. Considering the fact that, like, I mean, the hint was that it's on one of her albums. It's not like that. I feel like that's narrow enough, no? We can go from there. Eventually someone will guess it. Your favorite Ariana Grande song is 3435, Lucifer? I can't imagine why. Oh my goodness. Yeah? Yeah? I can see that. It is a pretty good song. It is a pretty good song. Your favorite would probably be The Way or Break Free. The Way is a really good song too, yeah. Ooh. I like this OST. Sorry, do you feel a little called out there? My bad, Lucifer, my bad. Didn't mean for you to catch a stray there. But, am I wrong? Ordinary Things. No, it's not Ordinary Things. You just picking all the ones from the playlist first? Is that what you're doing? That might be a good strat. I actually can't remember if I put this one in the playlist. I think I did. I don't remember. I guess we'll find out in a minute. If your guesses stay on theme like this. It's not from the Wicked soundtrack. No, I said it's on one of her albums. It's not from the Wicked soundtrack. It's on one of her official releases, like her... No? I'm not correct? Okay, fair enough. I concede then. My apologies. I mean, yeah, Pixie, it's a good idea. Obviously, I'm not going to send you shitty Aria songs, so. But it's also kind of cheating, because I haven't sent you that many, you know? So if it is in there, it's a pretty short list that you're going to have to get through. No, it's not Daydreamin'. Okay, I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint. It is less popular than every song you've mentioned so far. So please don't say, like, Positions. Or, like, Why Try? You will stop guessing. Is that because there's one left or two? Well, actually, no, there's at least two left in the playlist, because I just thought of another one that I know I put in there that you haven't said yet. I don't remember. I also can't check the playlist because I would literally have to do that on my phone right here, so it would spoil. It's gonna be one of these type of songs, huh? What do you mean? It's just a song. Wait. I just saw this message from Cozy a little bit ago. You're not stopping until you're on 17 million? As in 300,000 gains? That's like almost 24 hours, bud. I'm assuming you don't have enough units prepped to only link level prepped units that entire time. So yeah, that is going to be 24 hours for you if you're manual grinding. Are you actually going to do that? Because I'm considering it too. I am off work tomorrow, so I'm genuinely considering pulling like at least a 24-hour grind, maybe longer. We'll see. No, it's not true story. I will never know. I will never know, Lucy Burger. For shame. You know that. You know what they say. Secrets don't make friends. Sleep, let's sleep. We don't do that here. Yeah. Yeah, not often. That's a pretty typical theme of this stream. I actually was chuckling about that earlier when I realized that essentially this is just another Dokkan Day stream, because I'm going to stream and then stay up all night and continue to grind power level. Like, it's an exact rinse and repeat. Yeah, I'm going to be so dead at the end of this week. Oh my goodness. It's going to be wild. I'm getting hungry, guys. Had a super late night at work. I was supposed to be off at like 9 o'clock tonight, maybe like 9:10 at the latest. I ended up clocking out until like 9:35, which was some absolute bullshit. We were down a man today, and it was also so busy. So, yeah, it was really tough day. But that meant that I had to get home as quickly as I could, and then just get ready to start the stream. So I definitely did not have time to eat, or get anything ready to eat to start the stream. So yeah, I'm a bit hungry. Gonna want to do that soonish, probably. Well, I guess it's good that we're already friends. Touché. You got me there. You got me there. Well, secrets don't keep friends either. So, I'm pouting anyway. How about that? Yeah, I know. Training in the Clouds into World Tournament into Dokkan Day. Geppy wants us dead. Yeah, no. What it sounds like is Geppy wants to be dead himself, because that's where he's headed at this point, with the way he's acting. You know Ari songs, but you're not super well versed in her albums. I mean, yeah, that's kind of the point that I was making, is that, like, the average person wouldn't just be able to name this Ariana Grande song. It's not like one of the viral hits. I don't think it's ever been on the Billboard Hot 100. But it is a song that is on one of her albums. So, if you're not able to just conjure it out of your brain, then understandable. But if you looked up a list of Ariana Grande songs from her albums, it would be on there. What's up, Mr. Lenzen? How you doing? I mean, I appreciate the effort. All good, all good. I didn't think anyone was gonna guess it either. Like, remember that, before we started this game, the entire point was me saying, like, what if I just make you guys guess something completely random that you're never gonna get? And then I gave the example of my favorite Ariana Grande song, and then you guys actually tried to guess. Yeah. I mean, do you want me to just tell you? I could just tell you. What's the most amount of viewers I've had on a stream? On my, face reveal live stream. The Dokkan Day face reveal mukbang live stream. I had 30 plus at one point. In the 30s, something like that. And then quite a few streams since then, I've gotten into the 20s. Alright, well, it doesn't seem like anybody else wants to guess. It is Needy. The song is called Needy. And we love it. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. Because it embodies everything that I am and everything that I desire. I hit some hearts there with you, Pixie. I'm doing hearts too. Sending love. Damn, Cozy, cheating on me with the DBC chat? Unbelievable. And you stole Dinkle away? You know how good my engagement could be if this chat was going on in my chat instead? For shame. Yeah. Cozy should have known that. Exactly, exactly. Yeah, you should have known that as well, Pixie. Technically, this is another Emperor's New Groove moment, because I'm pretty sure I told you this. When I showed you the song. I'm pretty sure I told you it was my favorite one. I think. I think. Bro is literally an OST god. The song starts playing and he just knows what it is immediately. Yes, this is Tech UI's intro. I didn't even know that. Yeah, Ryan, you haven't heard of it, but you'll look it up. Yeah, it is, it's a good song. I like it. Don't want to hear it? Well, you've got a mute button. If you really must use it. Oh my god. Cozy, you need to listen to that song. Yeah. No, Castle's absolutely spitting on that one. No point in LARPing and pretending you know the song. Yeah. You hear that, Cozy? I've been claimed, buddy. And I'm happy about it. Deal with it. my goodness. Yeah. Cast, just so you know, as a non-Dokkan battler, that is code for... we have the ability to gain power level, so nothing else really matters. That's what that comment means. But Cozy, did you say you were already up 50k? How much are you up now? Are you still at 50k exactly? Cook. Are you trying to get me right now? Is that bait? Do I know Cookie? Who's Cookie? I don't know. No, I don't know that. I don't know who that is. You're up 55k. I am not. I am, struggling. What was the starting number? I don't even remember what the starting PL was. Balls. Can't recall. Hold on. I'm gonna look really quick. One sec. Not trying to expose my camera roll to y'all. Ugh. Okay, it was 34,712,000. 712. And now we're on 757? Right? So 712 was the original screenshot. Now we're on 757. Okay. 712 minus 757 is... Okay, so I'm only on 45. I'm only on 45. 45k. That's not too bad. That is actually decent. Considering it's been 3 hours. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. That's actually putting me at higher net gains than Dokkan Day. If I continue at this rate, I'll be well over 300,000 in 24 hours. Man, this event just goes that much quicker because of only having one enemy and the fact that I don't have to manually select my friend lead every single run because it auto-procs Yamcha for me. It's actually so good. That's insane. You're on a fresh full team too? Well, that means you're not going to be getting... No, because you're on a fresh full team, so you're not going to be getting that power level for a little while. You might actually give me some time to catch up. I assume you're manual grinding right now, Cozy, and have been the whole time? Because that's something that's hurting me too. Which is incentive to stop live streaming. Because I can obviously manual grind and go faster when I'm not streaming. But it just takes too much attention. I can't really do anything else while I'm doing that. So I'm probably going to have to save that for like the overnight time where everyone else is asleep. Even Pixie. My greatest distraction right now. Even though I feel like distraction is not a fair adjective at all. Dokkan's kind of a distraction from her, if anything. But yeah, gonna have to get her took us in bed at some point so that I can have solo overnight grind time. Oh, no. But he loves us too much to stop streaming. Delta Ryan, let's get one thing straight. I am here for my 30 cents, okay? I don't give a rat's ass about you. I love pennies and nickels. That's what I'm in it for. You'll probably do a couple all-nighters till Wednesday. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do a couple, at least. The goal is to just get as little sleep as possible. I'm not going to, hold myself to a standard as far as, like, making sure that I get a specific amount of sleep per night, or however many number of all-nighters and stuff. I'm just gonna go based on how I feel. I'm not gonna, like, push myself towards sickness for this, you know. But whatever I can handle, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Wish you could go crazy, but of course World Tournament coming. Yeah, are you going for first place again? Like, what's your goal this World Tournament? I'm curious. Well, you already got your 30 cents, so you can finish if you want to. I don't know that I did. Hold on, let me look at the YouTube Studio. I don't know if it'll actually show me the analytics for the stream until it ends. That'd be really funny, though, if I can see, like, the cents counting up. Let's see. I've made 3 cents on the video that has this same thumbnail about training in the clouds coming back. I made a whopping 3 cents on that. Oh, yeah. Let's see. I mean, actually, yeah, okay. Based on... So it doesn't show me the revenue for this live stream, but based on previous live streams, the dollar amount earned versus, like, the amount of views, we're definitely already at 30 cents. Yeah, easily. We're probably at, like, 50 cents right now. That does depend on how long each... Like, how long each person that's watched has been here. Because I can see the total number of views, and I can see the total number of, like, concurrent viewers, like, who's here now, but I can't see the total watch time for it yet. That's analytics that don't show up until the stream is over. But yeah, we've probably made about 50 cents. So true. I could dip out at any time. We're chilling, we're chilling. Bunny Bulma at 144p is funny. Yeah, well, the funny thing is that image I have of her on screen is already pixelated in low quality. So it's probably really bad. Also, joke's on you, don't have pennies and nickels. Ah, yeah, touche. Fair enough. Oh my god. Wait, you're going for the world record, Cozy? Okay, yeah, you do need sleep prep, buddy. Are you gonna try to 71.5 it? Is that the goal? I could attempt to stay up with you in solidarity. It's gonna be training in the clouds and Dokkan Day anyway. You're gonna 71.5 it? Okay, maybe I'll 71.5 it with you, and I will just be power level grinding the whole time instead. The girlies in chat don't know what 71.5 means. There is a competitive, very competitive event that will go live in like a week's time, next Thursday night at 11 p.m. PST. It'll go live, or 11:30 p.m. PST, and for the next 71.5 hours after it goes live, the event will be live. And however many points you're able to accumulate in that time frame will result in your overall rankings for that event. The top-ranked players in the world will get a couple hours of sleep, typically, throughout that entire 72 hours. And it looks like Cozy is going to try and stay up for the whole thing this time. I have done that one time before, where I stayed up through the whole thing. And I might be doing that again this time. But I'm not even going to be playing that competition because I'm going to be grinding this stage instead. Yeah, if not, you'll just do a Jackie, take your hour nap, and just outpace yourself. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Surely you should be able to beat the record with sleep, right? Hold on. So you're going for Discord's record. The 1 bill and then 58 mil? You were already pretty close, wow. You almost had it that last World Tournament. Oh, so maybe you can't then. How much sleep did you get on World Tournament 62? Because you were pretty close. You only needed like 20 more runs. That's like an hour or two, right? Hour and a half? Okay, so you were an hour and a half away from the world record in grind time last World Tournament, and you slept for an hour and a half? So you do actually have to go for the full 71.5? And Jackie had his incident, so you were on like 12-13 pace for an hour. Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. You slowed down like a little bit because you didn't really need to push as hard, so you could probably take an hour nap and still get the world record. Though I recommend you don't. I recommend, if you're gonna go for that full, you know, the world record, you might as well push it as high as you can so that Discord has a harder time beating it. Because I imagine Discord's gonna turn right back around and try to beat it. Hopefully iPad and prep diff. I mean, yeah, that's fair. The iPad diff is certainly real. Actually, yeah. The iPad's probably going to make a bigger difference than everything. How do you entertain yourself for 72 hours straight? Entertainment is your problem? Nah. I tend to go for the opposite, which is not to entertain, no entertainment at all. I don't really like to have the entertainment. I mean, I'll put a YouTube video on in the background. Background noise, as people like to call it. But, I don't know. Typically, I just stay focused on the grind. I just stay locked in. You reckon Night Shroud should go for the record? Yeah. Do it, Night Shroud. The upcoming World Tournament probably will be a little bit interesting. Probably will be. What device do you play on, Night Shroud? But how do I do it then? For your brain, that would just be too hard? I mean, get good, I guess. Realistically, the answer is I am built different. That's just kind of the way that I think a lot of top grinders of this game or these types of games would agree with that sentiment. Things that typically bother the average person don't really bother me. Things that people typically have a tough time dealing with in life are, like, easy for me. Not, like, that insane to deal with. The biggest example I always go back to is living in my car for a year. Was, like, an easy thing for me. Some people freak out about the idea of not having, like, a bathroom readily available, or a shower, or easy access to being able to charge their electronic devices and things like that. Or just a bed to sleep in, you know, that part. Air conditioning, all of that. Yeah, no, none of that shit matters to me. Some people can't drink water unless it's cold enough. Some people can't drink water unless it's flavored. These are the kind of people that could never compete in a world tournament. That's kind of my point of me just being built different. Yeah, exactly. I am just wired differently. Oh my god! Is that Cotton Jr.? No way. He's back from the dead. Are you power level grinding? Training in the Clouds is live. You should be power level grinding. And go throw a couple summons at that Peppy Gal banner. You might be surprised. There's some good units on there if you haven't been playing Dokkan lately. I'm only assuming you haven't been playing Dokkan lately because I haven't heard from you. Typically, you roll around these parts when you're active. You're still on a break. Is it a good time to come back? Yes, come back right now. Literally log in right now. GDC is happening. Well, okay, you haven't been active in a while. I don't know how much you played in 2025. The Global Dokkan campaign is coming at the end of August, so you're going to want to prep for that. Go get some Easy A's done, go farm up some Dragon Stones, get ready for that. The GDC is what used to be the Global Anniversary, just so you know. It's that level of celebration is about to be coming. And there's going to be some major hype. So yeah, I would definitely come back now. You're playing on iPhone 12 Pro Max. You need to upgrade. Gotcha. I'm on a 13 Pro Max, actually. My secondary device, this was my original Dokkan device, is an iPhone XR. And then the device I'm on now is a 13 Pro Max. By the way, guys, more Ariana Grande stickers on the back of this case. I mean, and with the 12 Pro Max, you're not going to notice it running slower. It's not, like, that much slower, but it's, like, in the decimal points of seconds, which does make a difference when you're talking about going for, like, first-place grinds. Yeah, we've just noticed that, like, we'll try and get, like, top times on, like, 38.7 or on, like, the Dokkan Day stage or anything like that, and everyone that's grinding on the new, like, iPad Pros, they are just able to put up clear times that are quicker than everyone else, just because of the load times. It's just the little passive screens. Like, even us just loading in there, where you saw, like, the loading screen for a second, it would just be, like, 0.4 seconds for them instead, or something, right? Just all of that stuff loads a little bit quicker. It's really hard to notice without actively, like, doing the comparison on the two devices. But what if you were to play a round of something on an iPad, or even watch a video of someone doing a round of one of these events on an iPad, you would understand how much quicker it is. It's kind of insane. Fair enough, you're just curious to see if I have any specific tips or tricks that I do. But I get it, I'm just better staying focused on the grind and continuing. Yeah. I mean, I guess the advice on that front is you just gotta want it. You just gotta want it. Like, what? Itemize everything that gets in your way as it gets in your way, and then remind yourself to stay on track. You can apply this advice to a lot of places in your life, and I'm actually applying this advice that I'm about to give you in some very important places in my life right now. And that is, when you come across a roadblock, you just have to, rather than focusing on the negatives that the roadblock is currently bringing you, you have to remind yourself what the goals are. Remind yourself what you're trying to achieve. Remind yourself what ultimately is important, and only let that affect your mind. And it helps you power through. So when I remind myself that I'm so freaking tired to the point where my mind is just reeling and I can't, like, keep going anymore, I just think about the power level journey and where I want to get. I think about I think about this. I think about the fact that I'm down here, and that's not good enough, and I need to get up here, right? And it just keeps me going. That's all it is. But that's, you know, there is a downside to that kind of thing, because you can overcommit yourself, which is how things like this happen, where I tell myself I'm not going to stop grinding no matter what. Well, this is part of not making exceptions for yourself on things, right? So, I applaud people that know their limits and that are able to, you know, apply them effectively to not hurt themselves. But if it's trivial, if what you would be sacrificing is trivial, like a little bit of sleep one night, go for it. Go all out, you know? Who got a video on useful good units? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Cotton, things have changed on my channel. I don't really make content-related videos anymore. I don't play challenge content for videos, and I don't make videos over units anymore. Primarily because I'm no longer summoning for characters, so most of the new characters that would come out, I wouldn't even get them to be able to make videos on, but also because I haven't really been enjoying that side of Dokkan Battle, or YouTube, for that matter. So yeah, as far as units specifically and that type of stuff, definitely not the guy for it anymore. Yeah, exactly, that MFC grind set. For those of you that don't know, which is basically everyone. And MFC is a perfect score in Dance Dance Revolution, which is something that I've done a lot. Thank you, Pixie. seeing my commitment really makes you wonder about Migate. He's not doing it for content, and how did he get so far ahead? Well, I mean, I've explained in multiple videos before how he got so far ahead. Like, specifically. Because I know exactly what team he used in order to get that power level. And he was able to get 20 million power level in a year. Using that team. Which is pretty close to the team I'm using now. So we easily know how he got so far ahead. Why? Completely different conversation. Because, yeah, nobody knows who that guy is. He's not doing it for the clout. He's not active in any social media spaces. It's just this secret. I more and more, as time goes on, I am convinced that Migate is hiding. Like, not even, so much that, like, he's trying to make himself invisible, but, like, what am I trying to say? It's an alt account. Or, like, someone in this community has an alt account that is him. And that we know who Migate is, but they are not revealing themselves as Migate. There is no way you could dedicate yourself to this game for this long with such a, like, focused grind and then not be, like, an active member of the community. I just don't see that happening. I really don't. So, yeah, that's my assumption, is that Migate is someone we do know. Probably not a content creator. Because I can't imagine, like, it takes enough ego to make a YouTube channel to think that, hey, the world's gonna want to listen to the type of stuff I have to say. That, like, there's no way you would be someone who dedicates themselves to content creation and then also hide your achievement level. I don't think so. But it's very reasonable that he could be someone who swirls around in Dokkan Discord and in Dokkan Twitter and is just not owning up to the fact that this person actually possesses the Migate account, you know? I don't know. Not sure. But that's why I'm dedicated to get there, because I want our first place to be someone who is actively involved in the community, right? So, one day. Yeah, maybe I'm Migate. Exactly. Maybe you already have someone who communicates with the community who is first place. Maybe. That's how you've been low-key. Don't even care about the difficult fights that drop. Power level grind is the ultimate goal. Yeah, it is. It's just so fun in a weird way. It's a very mundane and repetitive task, but it's fun. Yeah, all for the no sleep gang. Absolutely. Yeah, trying to be better about it. It's never going to be fully fixed until after the power level grind ends, because it destroys my sleep so often. I would love to Dance on stream. The problem is I don't have a setup for it at home. So, yeah. But I do have multiple friends in the area who I could potentially borrow their setups and bring them here type of thing. It's possible. Eventually. I would genuinely love to. I think that would be a whole lot of fun. Especially because Pixie has never seen me play Dance Dance Revolution. And I'm purposely not showing her a video of me playing it, because I want her to be able to see me play it in real life for the first time. But there are only 2 arcades in Sacramento that have a Dance Dance Revolution machine. One of them is a place that I previously worked, and after being terminated from that job, I was also banned from the facility, so I can't go there anymore to play it. And the other arcade, I recently learned, has destroyed their Dance Dance Revolution machine, and it's been scalped of the, like, television inside of it, and scalped of the speakers in it, so it is just a hollow shell of an arcade cabinet sitting in their arcade that is not playable. So basically, I have nowhere in my hometown that I can even play Dance Dance Revolution right now, which is very unfortunate. So yeah, short of an out-of-town trip, There's basically no way that I'm going to be able to play. In the earlier part of the year, I was working with the management to try and get my ban lifted, because it's been over a year since that happened, but it has been a tougher process than I originally anticipated, so... Still holding out hope that one day I will be unbanned, because there's a lot of other fun things to do in that facility, like play billiards, and go bowling, and win plushies, and karaoke rooms, and just all kinds of fun stuff, and it's just like date night central, and I would love to go there all the freaking time, but, yeah. Whoa, why did I get banned from the facility? I told you, because I got terminated. And that's their company policy. When they terminate you, they also ban you. Oh, yeah, totally. Didn't even put that 2 and 2 together. Yeah, Cotton, I am referring to Dave & Buster's. So round 1 is the place I'm banned from, but then Dave & Buster's scalped their cabinet. It's not, it doesn't look like it's going to be playable ever again. Which is actually really unfortunate, because I owned that cabinet. There are, like, close to 1,000 songs on that machine at Dave & Buster's, and I had the machine record on at least 900 of the 1,000. My name was all over that machine. Anywhere you looked on that machine, it was just toxic everywhere. I did have the eventual goal of, like, literally getting record on every single song on that machine, but... Alas, that shall never happen. Wow, what a strange company policy. Would you believe me if I told you it was a Japanese company? Yeah. I was gonna say, you don't give me a person who would get banned vibe. Yeah. Well, again, as we talked about earlier, round 1 corporate were people that went, huh. As they were reading my case about, you know, situations that went down, why I would maybe need to get banned, and they were like, yeah, ban him. We don't like that flavor. He's toxic. Because they didn't know me at all. And if you did know me at all, you would agree that I'm not the type of person who should be banned. How they know my in-game name? Yeah. No, you missed the entire context of that conversation from earlier, Cotton, where I was saying that my name, Toxic Jordan, is meant as ironic. Because the only people that call me toxic are the people that don't spend the time of day to get to know me. And the people that do spend the time of day to get to know me realize that I am the opposite. How long have we been going? 3.5? Alright. I think I'm gonna give you guys like another 30 minutes. We're gonna call the stream at 2. Ironic, Jordan. Yeah. Banned from the arcade is resume worthy. I should just start telling people I got banned because I was too good at DDR. So they banned me. Because it wasn't fair to everybody else. And then the other machine, I had so many records on it, they had to destroy the machine. That's how unfair it was. Because I was so unbeatable, you know? Oh yeah, it's definitely been a blast. It's always a blast around here these days. Loving the regular audience that I have built up. You guys are always a lot of fun. If it makes you feel better, you've been banned from a time zone before? What? You've been banned from an entire time zone. That's insane. What kind of international level threat are you posing? Holy shit. Oh! There was a message way earlier that I purposely didn't answer in the moment I was reading it because I was talking about something else, but I forgot to answer it. I'm so sorry. I think it was Cass that asked when I'm gonna play some games with you guys. Whenever. Literally whenever. Say the word, I am there. Pixie has been adamant about getting me into more video games because I am just wholly about the few video games that I do play, and I'm not really very explorative with my video game interests, so yeah, friend swap games whenever you want. I enjoy them. I like a bit of Jackbox, that kind of thing. Those are fun. Just played Mecha Chameleon for the first time, had a good time with that one. It was good. Oh, that was you? I'm so sorry. My bad, my bad, my bad. I couldn't remember who of the two of you it was. But yeah. No, like, literally whenever. All the time. Every day. I don't know. I don't care. It'll be fun. Whatever games you guys want to play. And don't worry. I've got a second phone, so I can play Jackbox and Dokkan at the same time. We're chilling. Jackbox with viewers? Is that... Could I do that on stream? I guess you could, huh? I don't know. I'm not really about Lethal Company or Repo. I don't think I would play either of those games. I dislike Prop Hunt as a genre. Mecha Chameleon is the most fun twist on that type of a game that I have ever seen. Not really about Prop Hunts, though, so I don't think I would play Lethal Company. Repo... I don't even know what to make of that game. I've watched people play it before. It doesn't seem fun to me. Phasmo, specifically, I can't play. Phasmo makes me motion sick. Because of how slow you're forced to move in that game, I can't, like, handle watching the screen. Makes me dizzy. No! Guys, Pixie's leaving. Everybody get your bottom lip out. We will not accept this. Not without insane amounts of pouting first. Also, Time Zone is an arcade here, just to clear that up from earlier. Oh! Well... Bruh. You should have led with that. You know what you did. You know what you did. I would ask you what you did to get banned from the arcade, but I'm also not gonna, because then you would ask me what I did, and I am not gonna tell you, so... Yes, that's the spirit. That's what we like to see, Cass. Let's bully her into staying awake all night. Yeah, we literally thought that they got banned from an actual time zone. I think that's funny. Oh. You wish I could see her face right now? Oh no, I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. Thank you, Cozy. Best comment you made all night. Oh my goodness. Not the jealousy engagement, not the rage engagement. Reverse psychology. Yeah. You've practiced a lot of that reverse psychology on Behold over the year. So, fair enough. I guess it makes sense you're a master at that. This is the summon screen OST? Is it? It is, wow. Your memory is immaculate with these OSTs, I tell you. Yay! She's staying! That means I get to see my baby girl's face tonight. And not just in picture form, like I've been looking at all stream long. Pixie face reveal. We'll let her do that in her own time. There will be absolutely no pressure from me or anyone here about Pixie face revealing. That will be entirely her choice. And, you know, like me pressuring her about it off camera and stuff. But, yeah, no. When's the couple mukbang stream? Yeah, like I said, that's going to be up to her. I mean, yeah, in a sense. We've seen photos of her a couple of times on stream. Like, barely, kind of. I also showed my home screen of my phone, which has her on it. This? So we've seen her. But still, it's not the same. It's not the same. It doesn't count. Because, fun fact, she also looks very different in the 2 photos that I've showed you on stream today. So. And literally none of them do it justice. I could have an entire 8-hour stream of just showing you pictures of her, and then you'll see her actually, and then you'll understand what I mean. It's just way better. Cozy. How much PL are you on? Still 55? Was I correct? Wait, wow, you're, almost 70k. Goddamn. That's insane. Fredo Magdaleno, girls in person are mad diff. That is not what I said. That is not what I said at all. I said nothing about girls as a species. I am talking about one woman. Thank you very much. I do what I can. I do everything that I can. And I'll never stop. Oh no! It stopped! Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think I just have a tendency to, get very into the things that I'm into. Until I can learn them inside and out. You know, front and back, start to finish. And know everything there is to know. Gain all of the skill and talent that there is to gain. Become the absolute best at it. And just stay dedicated to it forever. That's kind of my, that's kind of my vibe, so. I guess that applies to relationships, too. Huh. A little bit of almost 2 a.m. introspection. Yes, thank you, Delta Ryan. I'm glad that you have, I'm glad that somebody explained to you that jokes are funnier when you explain them. What would I do without you? Okay, I swear, this is actually my fault. Sometimes the chords just be messing up, but literally, I'm like flailing my legs all over the place. And I kicked the chord multiple times. My bad. Okay, Cozy, you can't say that after everything else you've been saying tonight. W Big Bro at this point just feels incestuous. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were into it like that. Yeah, Ryan, you've been here probably like 4 streams now, I think. As long as you're not getting banned from entire time zones, you're doing good. Yeah, fair. So now when you're normal, it feels wrong. Well, I guess. I guess that's fair. That's a fair point. I'm just saying, you've been pretty off the walls today, so. Never know what to expect with you. Right, that's what I'm saying, Delta Ryan. The community is pretty cool. Y'all are the bestest. A real Jordan supporter like myself would not be mad when he feels happiness. On Behold's grave. Yeah, you do want me to feel that happiness, don't you? Too bad, buddy. In another life, keep dreaming. You had until July 1st, 2026. You now lost your shot. There we go. Now that's a W cozy right there. Excellent. Alright, guys. I'm cutting you off a little early because this wholesome moment is the perfect way to encapsulate everything that has happened tonight in this stream. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this grind. It has been fun. We will probably do at least one more live stream. At least one more. While Training in the Clouds is live. Because I've got a lot of grinding to go on and stuff. So we'll see. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. There will be more to come. We'll be doing more grinding and things. But that's going to be it for tonight. I'm trying to get on out of here. Show me top 10 units right now before you leave? Bruh, I don't even know. I genuinely don't even know. I don't even have, like, half of them. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hit me up in Discord. Maybe we can chat. Alright. Thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you, thank you. It's been fun. It's been fun. Okay, I go. Bye-bye.